else, like photos. She's got holes. Are you following? She's got holes. Why? The matter long, and I don't want to follow that to relay. Who says she got flow?
To get aired is the pilot episode. I know my fight is with you, but those niggas can still get tagged on the ladies' dumps. Nigga, I'll pop up at your section with a Western talk, and I ain't letting up. I'll turn your hood into a swingers club. Yeah, everybody getting fucked. Go punch, but this is where we separate into basic when you flip lanes, that's why you talk to the same place. As far as this country she goes, I elevate and segue. Right from time I've been the one running this bitch like A-Train. Wait, at arm's length, I keep close all day. That means the weapon, not far from the reach, like Jesus' word play. We both on stage, hey!
Cause on that other side he was playing tough, playing God, deciding what goes and what goes not. Well, this is Battle Rap Africa, the main top, and the genius, a chess guy. You can't play him and you played what? It's the same
Just to survive in Lagos as a rapper, you have to hustle hard, bro. I thank God we don't look like the type of shit we went through up in the Bondo. I remember putting up the rap shows. Niggas would size me up, hoping I wasn't mad dope. Till I started to spit magic in the house and turn that bitch to Encanto. I know a man.
I got bloods and gang members. They already have your casket with. My plan was to shoot it up to bottom, then at all sides. But if you go past my last line of defense, that's when you see a flag get raised.
I'm like fit in his brother's house. They ain't got me to move since. You are the president of who, sis? Oh, we should shake hands after we do this? Nah. Telly receiving national awards. I'm a rude bitch. Your whole movement. Yeah.
Bitch nigga. Ababola. Approaching your late 20s but still an academy player. Good luck. What a fuck, People don't like you, they should have set your head straight, but they gave you a new jet to come into NJ. I took to living in the guy to giant. I'm a beast to the handle, Kyrie Ivy. Why would you do this? You know too little. My sickness is the blaze license, the illegal. I get to shopping, take the shit out. Joe! You are a walking contradiction. Your drug addiction is why your record label dropped you. Let your fans know it now. The shit was fucking up your life. Even your mom begged you to slow it down. So when you claim to be a woman of principles, you can only doubt. Where was all that moral compass when your whole life was going south? You are a walking contradiction.
Lagos, where that's how this brother does. Because where this ranking talks, you get sounds from the other
Y'all know he only repeats his words when danger's lurking. See, I ain't rap for a year. And y'all said I was scared. Yeah, y'all said it like it's a fucking fact. I ain't rap because I had PTSD from all the rappers I done put in a body bag. Yeah.
Yo, what's good? And we're back 2 for 2. Welcome back to the TMR podcast. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when we next go live or when we next upload. I'm here with the man them, with the gang, with the family, Gino, Chino, Road to a Mill. What we saying, man? Them.
Salute. I'm up here sweating. Just take the top one off.
2 for 2 Tuesdays. 2 for 2
Yeah,
Tuesdays.
two for
Yeah.
two so far, right? Flo, 2 for 2, right? So far. 2 out of 3 so far, right?
I seen the title. I didn't even get to watch. I seen it on the time. I didn't even get to watch it. The Miss Hustler response.
Yes, sir. That's what
Yeah,
we're
we was
gonna
gonna watch it
go.
live. We was gonna watch
That's
it
what, yeah,
live.
yes,
We,
sir.
I,
So we're gonna look
yeah,
into it and break it down now.
we all just waited. Yeah, we
Yeah,
waited.
as you saw, obviously, man was gonna go live do the Remy thing, but yeah, when I saw the cool one little clip of the Miss Hustle thing, I said, nah. We gotta do that, you know what I mean? And obviously Chino brought up to man about the DNA topic as well, you know what I mean? So that's why that is the title for today. We just look into both of them, you know what I mean? But before we even watch it, how you mean let's do predictions type shit. How do you think do you think she's going brazy in there, or do you think she weren't going brazy in it?
I think she know. Yeah, I think she know what Jazz did, what Jazz little live did to the culture. I think she got to match that energy. So I think she gonna be wild, and I think she's gonna talk her shit too. Like everybody talked about Jazz shit for like a week. So until the whole easy text and all that, till other shit came up. But the Jazz live was like the top of the town. You know what I mean? For a little minute.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Hustle going if Hustle respond and she say it responds to Jazz the rapper, like yeah, I think she gonna wild out. That's just my
Mm-hmm.
opinion.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Chino?
For me, at the end of the day, I think she just mad because Rex was giving Jazz her props earlier on 15 Minutes of Fame. She probably got a whiff of it, and then she's just mad. I mean, those are the two top women in battle rap today. They are.
All right, what say you, Flo?
Man, I didn't see it.
No, but prediction. Do you feel like she gonna go brazy, like have the same energy like what Jazz did?
That's what I mean. That's Hustle. She always got the energy. She always loud and shit. So I expect her to be like over the top. Try to get that. Try to get the Wody. She's trying to get that Wody, man.
And that things are
Word.
heating up actually.
That's
Yeah,
why I
things
say
are heating up.
that's why I say she gonna go crazy. And then
Yeah.
Chino, to your point, you say Rex, but you gotta think everybody responded to Jazz shit because even Goods did one like y'all got a battle and this and that and like so everybody was speaking on Jazz shit. So she gotta do something crazy the even, you know what I mean? To get the shit that
Mm-hmm.
because Jazz shit sparked the conversation. Jazz shit sparked conversation in a lot of chats, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
spaces, a lot of YouTube, you know what I mean? Pages. Like everybody was talking about the Jazz shit. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
expecting Hustle to go crazy.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny because before I was about to get them up out of here, I say, yeah, Cheetah look like someone knows, them I talk. Well, Cheetah look like Squidward, I look like Briz.
Not even, not even. I had to go to my channel to check to see it. It's not even on my channel. It's just some bozo, man.
Yeah, it's on my end. I think it's on my end. That's why.
Yeah,
It's on my
it's just some bozo really don't know what the hell.
Nah, they didn't even see you before. I got them up out of here, but they didn't even see you before. So I didn't even know what am I say.
It's all
Yeah.
good. He can say whatever he want. He really don't know who I am because if he said I look like Briz or Smack, and he said he's on crack. I don't look nothing like I'm on crack.
Yo,
I eat
you always go get their trolls. I didn't even know what y'all were talking about. I went and looked at the comments. I looked at the comments. Yeah, that nigga wilding in the comments.
Nah, it's all good. We gonna get that all the time, man. It's just
Nah, I
haters.
love that shit. Yo, at least when niggas come at me, Paul. At least when niggas
Yeah,
talk shit about me, it'd be like
it's
DNA
funny.
two.
Yeah.
It'd be like DNA two for some shit. Like I hate that nigga with the shades on and shit. Like
I could remember there was one live where the chat was on you, boy. For no reason, they were just on you.
yeah, talk about
person cammed up. They was on you, boy.
yeah, I was the only one cared. Nigga said some crazy shit like yo, this nigga look like So I forget. Yeah, I remember
They was
that.
going crazy. They was
Yeah, that
going
was a
Yeah, he
month.
was
crazy.
That was a
teaching
month
Yeah,
that
time.
they was cooking though.
they was
They was
going
cooking with that day.
crazy.
You know what I say? It's nothing but a bunch of cowards because you beefing. I can't see you, can't see me. I don't know you, you don't know me. It's like I'm too far for me to even worry about it. And you a sucker if you're gonna be beefing on social media. Now, if we was face to face, it's a whole nother story. It's a whole nother
But that
story.
ain't even beef. That's just a nigga in the chat. Cause hey,
Trolling,
Tio, that's
literally
just like
trolling.
when we
Uh-huh.
had C Dot. When we had C Dot, remember C Dot pulled up with his shirt off and
Yeah,
the
yeah, that was crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
they too was like, yo,
yeah,
y'all on some prison shit. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
that
he
was
was like,
crazy.
yo,
Yeah,
stop, yo, put a shirt on, nigga.
yeah,
Cause
yeah.
I was doing push-ups. This nigga got his shirt.
Yeah,
He was like, yo,
yeah, it was
that
crazy.
nigga
It
on
was
some
crazy.
prison shit.
Honestly,
It was
but
crazy.
honestly, we had this conversation before. We had this conversation before about jazz and hustle, and you
Mm.
know, both women have evolved from the last battle. I do badly want to see this battle to see where they at now. Um, Again, I'm still going to give it to Jazz, man, because Jazz has something that hustle doesn't.
Now,
That's
Tim, can I say this? Let me say this. Let me. I ain't cutting you off, Chino, because I'm gonna ask you the same question. I had Jazz winning that battle, but like Chino said, Hustle might be answering the Rex. Rex said he had Hustle winning that battle. Do we need to remember we did our little the freestyles? Remember we had
Uh-huh,
them to
uh-huh.
see who won between the free. Do we need to go back and watch that first battle?
Where is that first battle?
It
it's
should
on
be on
YouTube.
Queen
I
of the
just seen it.
Ring. It should be on
It's
Queen
on
of the Ring.
YouTube. I just seen it just a minute
Okay,
ago.
No.
well,
He said no. He's saying. I guess he's saying what league? I think it's on Queen of the
so
Ring.
so
Yeah.
yeah, it's best. We would have to watch that behind the scenes and then go
Sure,
live.
it
That's
was in
probably the best thing
URL.
we
I
could.
thought I seen URL just now. I'm not sure.
I'm
Maybe
not too sure. I'll search it
I'm
right
not
now. I'll
saying it's
search it right
not. I'm
now.
not saying it's not, but I
Yeah,
would
I'll
figure if
search it.
they battled, it would probably be on Queen of the Ring. But it
Hold
could
on,
have
I'll
been. It
search
could have
it
been
now.
URL.
Search it right now. I believe it was
Could we
URL.
just
Wasn't
do
it
the
on the big stage?
audio?
The
Could we
same.
just do the audio? Could
No,
we
I
just do
wouldn't
the
even
audio
risk that.
without?
I wouldn't even risk that,
Okay.
unfortunately. Yeah, yeah, no, it was on
It's
URL. Yeah, the
URL.
same big stage. Yeah, the same
Oh,
big
URL.
stage.
Okay.
Yeah, the same big
Okay.
stage like her and official. Yeah. So it's something that we would
Okay.
have
Okay.
to watch. It's a shame that's
Okay.
only on
Yeah.
860K. That should have hit a mil by now. Still, everyone needs to get that to a mil, unfortunately.
860. That's still dope though for a female battle.
No, of
What
course,
you
but
need?
that
Another
to get
200?
that to a mil 11 years ago that was put out.
140?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
11
another
years. Like the
140.
culture should get that to a mil still.
And I guarantee you, it picked up traction. It probably been at 750 until all this, like the now that the new stuff happened. I guarantee it's picking up traction now. You know what I mean? It might hit a mill with the traction. You know what I mean? Just because, like I
Mm.
say, I always had Jazz winning that battle, and when
And
Rex
my
said
girl
he had
saying, "Watch
Hustle
your
winning,
mouth." My girl saying, "Watch your mouth." I saw telling her, "Watch your mouth, watch your mouth." While she's rapping and
yeah,
while Jazz is rapping, yeah,
yeah.
that's definitely something man's
What's
gonna
up,
have to
Chris?
watch again. Christopher,
Yeah,
salute,
that's what I
salute.
say. We might need to revisit that because we did the freestyles and we found what
Yeah,
two we found like 2 rounds. We could only get 2 rounds though, right?
yeah,
We could
yeah.
never get that third round for Jazz because Jazz didn't have one more freestyle. So
Hmm.
we might need to revisit that battle one day.
No, definitely, definitely, definitely. We have to do it behind the scenes and then we just go live straight away about it. You know what I mean? But yeah,
But
for sure.
maybe Hustle in their community, in their battle rap community, maybe Hustle is hearing it from a lot of people that she might can't beat Jazz. And maybe a
Now,
lot of
yeah,
people is telling her that, and she feels that she has to prove that she can beat Jazz. You know how Hustle is, man. Hustle, don't,
no,
Hustle.
yeah, I know. Yeah,
She's competitive.
hustle,
She's competitive.
yeah. Yeah.
If
And then see, Jazz feel like I won the battle. She got Ghost Riders. Why would I battle her again? Like, nah,
right,
you know.
so
Just like
so
Misfit. Just like Misfit said, the only battle Jazz got is me. And what she do? Just go on the battle fucking Geechee and fucking clips and twerk and you know what I mean? Like
yes,
Jazz.
so how I'm looking at it right now, right? Is can you man hear me still? Yeah,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah,
yo,
you good.
yeah, good. Right. So how I'm
Mhm.
looking at this, right? So this is gonna be obviously the last roadie. In my eyes, Jazz, Coffee, Hustle's in the running. I would say whoever wins it, they should then be classed as number one because they'll be the two time like they've won it twice in life. You know what I mean? So I would
Yes.
think that should give them the edge. You know what I mean? Over everybody. Cool. So I did put up a poll 2 weeks ago and asked everyone who should win Cody, right? And I put out the gate. I got Jazz. I did. I put that out the gate, right? It's 225 votes. 41% for Jazz, 40% for
So that's
coffee,
it.
for coffee,
And
and
and then the other what? 9.
19% for Miss Hustle. So I hear we're saying obviously Miss Hustle and Jazz is top two, but we can't forget about coffee. You know what I mean? Like I say Miss
Yeah,
Hustle's number three for me. Miss Hustle's number three, I say.
yeah, okay. So you speaking Wody this year, right? That's all you
Yeah, of
talking
course.
about, right?
Yeah. All
Okay,
this is
okay, okay,
over this year.
okay,
Yeah, this whole
okay.
even back and forth with them too, if that makes sense. Like her crashing
They're the
out,
only two that's
her
in it. They're the
response.
only two that's in it.
You know what I mean?
So
They're the two most popular ones. They are the two most popular ones for sure.
Uh,
They're more
and
popular than coffee. But
just to say, oh, go ahead, finish off to him.
I was about to say, yeah, but coffee is there though with them. You know what I mean? Like we can't forget about coffee. We always do that. Like just talk about them too, not us, but like the culture. I mean, just talk about them too.
yeah.
We can't forget about coffee. But go ahead, Chino.
Well, that's why I'm asking you specifically about Wody this year because even Coffee said in her interview, she was like, "I'm not there. I ain't got enough work. You know what I mean? I just ain't been in long enough. She don't got the pioneer stripes that they got." So when you say the Wody, that's why I was thinking maybe this is the year to battle for that shit. Like Hustle said, she won't put the belt on. Like I want to see them put the belts on, for real. That's how you pick Wody. If they come 1 and 2 and Coffee come 3, okay. But if Coffee win, I mean, it because Coffee got a strong case too. But if it ends up being Jazz and Hustle 1 or 2, just battle for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but Christopher just stole my question that I have for all three of y'all. Christopher, so I know exactly what Christopher's thought of the battle was. What did y'all? Because all I keep hearing it was debatable. Y'all know I'm trying to catch up because of the days I missed. But everybody keeps saying that was a debatable battle. What do y'all feel about the Hustle and T Top battle? Since I missed it, what do y'all think of it?
That wasn't
T-Top
debatable. It
beater,
wasn't
yeah,
debatable.
the beater.
Top cleaner.
Yeah.
Top cleaner. And since we did our recap on the on I actually got a chance to go back and watch them battles. Top clean her, Fonz clean John, Eunice
Yeah.
clean Chess, Rock clean Sick, and Geechee and Rum Nitty and Jay
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
just a push tie. It was the bullshit battle and Geechee and Rex never happened. But yeah,
Right.
T Top cleaner. He cleaner.
Yeah, man. But I mean,
Now Christopher. Now on the better record, we would have to go. We would have to do like a jazz. We'd have to take a day or take a live and do a jazz record and do a hustle record. You know what I mean? And then it's all opinionated because, like I said, I always felt like jazz beat hustle. You got a battle rapper like T Rex saying he felt like hustle beat jazz, but he's the only person I ever heard say that. To be real with you, I never really heard nobody say hustle beat jazz because I think the footage got edited and Hustle choked in that battle, but they edited the footage. So I don't know if Rex remembers that or not, but I don't know. But I never
and
really heard nobody say Hustle beat that.
and another thing, this is what always threw me off of the Wody thing. If people considered that she lost to T Top, would that still keep her in the running if she lost the battle? Don't it have to be 4 wins under your belt, or it could be you can have
Well,
lost
that would
two out?
well that's this year though. That don't even count. That's this year. The Wody ain't even happened from last year yet. Chino, you got to think about that. We going into half of this year. They still ain't did Wody from last year. So these
Oh,
battles this year don't even count. that battle would count on next year's. You know what I mean? So yeah, they still ain't got a Wody from 2024.
But
Yeah,
hold
That
on. But
that's
didn't
actually
Tay
true.
Rock
yeah,
That's
just
true.
win? But didn't Tay Rock just win Wody?
yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Tay Rock won
Cody.
Cody,
Yeah,
but it was
yeah,
for 2024.
yeah. And
Yeah,
they haven't done Wody
No,
or
Wody
they
for
now.
the
still ain't
women.
did Wody yet.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah, they
wrong. Let
still
me
ain't
tell you
did
why that's
Wody yet.
wrong. Let me tell you,
People,
because I
people not even
guarantee
taking that
you,
into consideration.
and I
Yeah, people not
guarantee
even thinking
you,
about that.
I guarantee you that 1 second, I guarantee you, right, that when it comes to the conversation of last year's Wody, I guarantee they're gonna mention stuff about this year. And they shouldn't be allowed to do that. But I guarantee you're gonna see someone mention about what they have done this year for why they should be Wody. But really, like you said, everything what they have done this year shouldn't count. You get me? But that is what you'll see. One of them panelists there is gonna say stuff, try to argue for one of them, and mention stuff that they've done this year is why they should be Cody, and that's where Jay Black go wrong. He should have been done. It should be like every
Should have been
January,
did it.
bro. Every year, like every January. It should
Yeah.
be like every
Well,
January.
well, even with the Cody, like I've seen this happen probably 2 times with Cody, right? And like you said, you wasn't supposed to use it, but the year Chilla won, and if you remember, I think they battled after that year was over. Chilla and K Shine, and he smoked K Shine. That's how Chilla won the belt. But like you say, you wasn't even supposed to be taking that into consideration. But I think that kind of because it was a head up, like, nah, if it's Shine and Chilla 1 and 2, then they already battled. So you give it to Chilla because he beat Shine. And then the other year is another year Shine lost it. If you remember that year when Geechee and Shine battled, they were like 1 and 2. And you remember Geechee beat Shine in that battle, and that's when Geechee won it. So they're not supposed to take that stuff into
But they
consideration,
do it.
but
But they
I
do it.
think they do when it's head
They
up.
do
If his battles already happened, I think they do because, like I said, that's the 2 times I could remember. I could remember
One
like
moment, you
Shine,
know.
Shine. Good.
One moment, you know. Hey, yo, Flo, what you think of that question right there? Because you definitely keep track. The question is from Christopher. The question is who has the better record between Jazz or Hustle? What do you think, Flo?
I'm just gonna try to find that now. Still,
Yeah, but it's hard to just call it off the top of your head. We'd
yeah,
have
I
to
got it
do it.
right
You know
now.
what I
I
mean?
got it right now. I got it right now. Watch this. Hold on.
You
The
got the
kids,
record.
salute. Watch this. So verse tracker I'm just going off of, right? Verse tracker. So her total views is 9 million, right? Total battles, this is Jazz. Total battles 19 and average views 500,000. So if I go to Miss Hustle now, so remember 19 battles, 9 million views, and 500,000 average views, right? So then
Yeah,
go to Miss
but that's not what
Hustle.
he's asking. He's asking about the record.
Well, yeah, but I'm just going to. I can't. We don't know every single person that they
That
battle.
well,
I
that's what I'm
actually don't.
saying.
Yeah,
We'd have to take a day and break all the
yeah,
19 down,
yeah,
and then however many
yeah.
hustle
But
average.
just
It'd
based
take
off of
another
their,
day to
yeah. So you based off of
just the
their verse
accolades. So you
tracker
just go off
record. Yeah, the
accolades,
verse
numbers.
back. Yeah, the verse tracker record, right? Seven
Yeah.
Miss Hustle 7 million, 21 battles, and
So
300K
she got way
average
less
view.
views. I can already hear the math. She already got way less views.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because
But
Jazz
more
got less
battles.
battles with more views.
Yeah.
Well, she got
Mm-hmm.
more battles with less views than Jazz.
Yep. And
Yeah, I can
over
already hear that.
200,000 view average over more than Miss Hustle. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you can hear it when you say 17 and 19.
Which
Mm-hmm.
I say,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
like we believe like Jazz is the more favorable out of the two, though.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
she's getting the most views. She's getting the most views. That's all. That's all that can tell us. She's getting the most
But
views.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Watch this though, G. Let me give you another point. Let's think about how they carry it. Jazz obviously carries it more ladylike and classy and graceful more time. That's why this crash out, that's why it went platinum, because she doesn't normally move like that. You know what I'm saying? But then
No, she don't.
right, but then look how obviously Miss Hustle moves and carry herself. It's not in the
She don't
best
carry herself crazy.
fashion. Yeah, huh? Say
No,
again,
no, no.
fam?
I agree. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah, good.
agreeing with
Yeah,
you. I'm
yeah,
agreeing
yeah,
with
yeah. She does. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah, yeah. I thought you said she don't, but yeah,
you.
there
She's
you
a
go. She
crash out.
does.
No, I said
Yeah,
she's a crash
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. I mean, she doesn't carry herself in the correct way. So yeah, so that's why it would be more favored. Like you could put Jazz against anyone. You're not gonna think there's a possibility of a fight, for example, but you cannot put Miss Hustle against any and anybody because there's a possibility that obviously they may have problems. So even as a league owner, you know what I mean, for business,
Well,
who
even look at the
would
coffee
you?
battle. Do you remember that coffee
Yeah,
battle with Hustle?
yeah.
Remember? They couldn't even get through all 3 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
She was just so irate. She was so just mad and wanting to fight, and like they couldn't even finish the battle. And that was caffeine. Wasn't even nobody there. Like really, like you know what I'm saying? She just
Mm-hmm.
want to fight. Like they couldn't even finish the battle. I
You
think
know what I'm
Coffee put
saying?
a 3rd round out on. I think they both. Matter of fact, I think both of them put their 3rd rounds out. They couldn't even make it through a whole battle. Like Coffee, Hustle was just wild. Like, but the promo had got too intense. You know what I mean? The promo had got so intense. They had got to talking about kids and stuff like that. Yeah, the promo had got
Mm-hmm.
so bad. Remember that whole? Do you remember that battle? You remember that whole battle? Hustle was walking around coughing like she wanted
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
swing
yeah. It
on him.
went
Like,
left. It went left. It went left. It went
it
left.
was a scary
I think
battle. It was a scary
it
battle. I
was
was like,
tight.
yo, is they
Smack
gonna
was
fuck up
tight.
the money?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Smack
thought
was
they was gonna
tight.
fuck up the money.
Yeah,
They
Smack
was
was
gonna fuck
tight.
up the money. And Jazz, and like you say, Jazz never carries herself like that. You know.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, she is the favorite, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, because I mean, I rock with her anyway. I rock with her. But Christopher is right. Notice how many MCs won Cody for the year, and then all of them dropped the ball after. That's true. Look at Big K now.
Yeah, that's a lot of them. Oh, he named names. Old Red, yeah. Chilla, yeah. No, not Geechee, because Geechee 3 time Cody. So and Geechee won back to back, so you can't say that. Nitty, Nitty didn't really fall off. He just was never in the number 1 spot. Big K fell off like a motherfucker. And then you can't say
Yeah.
Rock because Rock could repeat. You never know. Rock could repeat. So his year ain't done yet. And Jazz didn't fall off. Like Jazz still was like 1, 2, or 3 in the Wody. So I can't say that. But O Red never got back there again. Chilla never got back there again. Geechee was always top 10. Rock was Rock was always like top 5. Like Rock should have won this. Like if you go back and look at when Rock rankings, Rock was like in there like damn near every fucking year. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Kayshawn had his 2-year run where he was top 5 a couple years. But yeah, nah. But yeah, when they usually win it, they do kind of fall off. But I can't say Geechee. Geechee done won 3 of them motherfuckers. So I can't say
All right, cool. So what's this now? Man is gonna play obviously Miss Hustle's response, and let's see what
that.
our
Yeah, let's get
energy is
it.
like.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay,
Let's get
we
into
saw
it.
Jazz obviously have her energy, so let's see. Let me open on to hear it.
No, because she got to, give her
Yeah,
a
you
shot.
good.
G-Lock.
You
Grab her
good.
cup. Let's give her a shot. She need
Oh, and
one.
they gotta take shots.
Down. What's the name? Wild on her. She acting nervous.
Yo, stop. Yo.
Out the gate, you see, salute to Goods, Goods was trying to get it out of her. Listen to what Goods said.
Well, that's what I say. They gotta take a shot. So she might wild out. She might normally would. Yeah. Wild out on that liquor.
Give her a shot. Get it. G-Lock. Grab her cup and let's give her a shot. She need one. Because she start getting down. What's the name? Wild on her. She acting nervous.
Yo, stop. Yo.
Y'all already know what's going on, man. We back in the building. Special. This was an unannounced episode, but we just needed to get to it. I Disagree show in the building. We got G-Lock behind the camera.
Yes.
Y'all know me, DNA, Get Money and Drink Water.
Slick Talk God Goods. We in the building at the Slick Store. Let's go.
And we got a special guest in the building.
Special guest.
No introduction. One of the GOATs of female battle rap.
One of the GOATs, period.
One of the GOATs, period. You right.
You gotta do that.
You know, man.
Miss motherfucking Hustle, you know what's going on, man. Yeah, I need my
Yeah, shout to the mega.
Shout to
Yo,
the
listen,
mega.
let's. So look, this right here, right, was special and needed to happen. This needed to happen, right?
Sure.
So we all was busy, and we made it happen today because it had to happen today. Honestly, this is later than we wanted it to happen.
Way too late.
But it's here.
But it needed to happen.
It's here.
Yeah.
We got some talking to do, man.
Yeah.
We got some talk. DNA, is you ready?
This nigga back in the line.
You gonna love it.
You understand?
Yo, hey, Tio, you heard how they hyping her up, right? Like, they hyping her up like she finna go crazy. She finna go crazy.
So I'm pretty sure everything is out by now.
Shout to the mega.
You know what I'm saying? Shout to the mega. And y'all heard Jazz the rapper talk about a bunch of things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, Hustle is like my real friend. I knew Hustle for a very, very, very long time. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with Jazz. I have no problem with Jazz. I'm cool with Jazz. But we got to talk about some things. There was stuff said that need to be addressed. So DNA, did you see the?
I watched it, but and you know what's crazy? I'm on the other side. I know Hustle going to feel like I'm happy, but I fuck with Hustle. But Jazz is my friend. But yeah, I watched the blog. I like what you
G-Lock,
said.
did you see it? Hold on.
Oh, G-Lock,
I saw it, and y'all might attack me because I don't know, but I don't think she was talking about you.
Ooh, that's a good way. That's a great way to start this.
Okay,
ain't that's a great way to start this?
Yeah.
So let's.
I gotta stop it there at the gate. What's the man then thought on that? Do you feel like she was talking about Miss Hustle or she weren't talking about Miss Hustle?
Come on, let's stop it. Nobody don't want to say nothing. You know she was talking about Miss Hustle, so I don't know why he said that.
Okay,
shit.
cool.
Come on.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Let's not
cool.
do that.
All right.
But everybody else too, though. Definitely her.
I watched it twice.
I mean,
let Hustle speak. That's perfect.
She couldn't have been talking about me.
And why is that?
Because when she talk about, bitches don't deserve her and all of this and all of this history and all of that, I came before her. Like, she started behind me holding my water. I mean,
holding your water?
For real, my E-Hard battle. You don't remember when we battled, I said, you not even paid from the moves made. In my E-Hard battle, you held my water. You got Bobby Boucher. Yes. So
I do remember that.
And the platform that she started on, I helped start.
Which is
Queen of the Ring.
Queen of the Ring.
Yes, I did the first blog.
Okay, hold on.
For
Let's
them
get to
to
this.
come out.
How did she get the hole in your water though? Like how did that? No, because how did she get the hole in your water?
Right, so she reached out. No, for real. She reached out to me. She reached out to me on Twitter as a Hustle fan.
Because Jazz wasn't. She was coming up there like Jazz. Yeah, she wasn't. I remember that.
Exactly.
I mean, we didn't even know Jazz rap, and
Right.
she's trying to be nice. That's dope, guy.
Right. So she reached out to me, asked could she come support, whatever. I said, yeah, come on. Like, that's how that whole shit happened. And then Norbs was trying to spite me and he picked her up. That's how that whole shit happened.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna stop it there. So do you think that's why Miss Hustle kind of have some sort of resentment towards Jazz? Or is it just because people say she lost the battle against Jazz?
What you mean? Because Norris picked her up, picked Jazz up.
Yeah, but like she just said, Norris picked her up to spite her. But we heard her say how Jazz came in the game through her, holding her water, hit her up as a fan. Even though league she started, and obviously that's what she helped build. You know what I mean? So
which is cool. But did you hear T-Rex say? He said, "Goods." I heard you when you say, he say, Hustle was first, but he say, "Goods." I was before you. So what does that really mean?
Yeah, cool. But
we both legends, so it doesn't matter how she got in the game. She still was there from day.
Right, but I'm asking the question. Do you think that's why
I
she's
think the
got
resentment
resentment
is because
towards.
people saying now. I don't think the resentment is from back then. I think it's because of now. I
Yeah,
think
I mean,
now
I
she
mean,
thinks
I
she's
mean, how
better than
she
Jazz.
came through. I mean, how she came through the game. Yeah, how she just explained. But where she's at now, remember, she already battled already. She lost. The people are saying she lost to the person that hit her up as a fan, was holding her water, was started on the league where she helped build, and obviously she is now where she is now. Do you think that's why she's got resentment?
Go ahead. Somebody else can go. Go ahead. 'Cause
I
I
think
feel like it's
they might
some
be
now shit. I
AFK.
don't.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah,
Go
well,
ahead, bro.
I don't. Yeah, I just think it's some now shit. I don't because if you felt like that, then I think you would have wanted the rematch a little earlier than now. I think Jazz on top now, and then now maybe you feel like, oh, this is the same bitch that was holding my water, but y'all acting like this bitch better than me. You feel me? So,
Right. Okay.
What I'm saying, started managing her.
Okay, so it started off as you and her being cool, her being because you did come out first, her being a fan of you first, and her going to you bringing her to your first battle. It's like
Pretty much.
like a little Doja. I'm just going over what she's saying.
Yo,
I'm asking the question.
Listen.
I want to paint
the history is there. It's there. It's documented. It's no lies told. It's documented. So honestly, she earned the right to talk the things that she was talking, just not to me.
So you felt like it was toward you.
Nah, I didn't feel
some
like
parts.
I felt like there's no 1A and 1B. I felt like that was to me.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So that's one of the parts you feel like was towards you. Why do you think she said that? Or maybe she feels like it's no 1A and 1B.
I mean, she could feel that way. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like I'm number one. You feel like you number one. Cut the fucking debate. What we doing? Like she allowing these fans to tell her, oh, she don't gotta battle you. She beat you. First of all, like I know the battle was highly debatable. People had me winning. People had her winning. The battle was shitty anyway. The mics was fucked up. I wasn't where I am today. She wasn't where she is today. Like, what you talking about?
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell. So I don't remember the battle, but I did
and that's the problem.
I remember it.
I mean, nigga, you acting like a nigga that remembers everything. Yeah, I remember the battle, but
what
I will say is though, I think the battle did happen too early. So it's deemed to happen again.
It's a
like, you feel me? The trajectory that they both was on, being that, and I get why it happened. When they battled, female battle rap was limited. So you know what I mean? Like, and when I look at the GOATs, because I've been asked the question before too, I always give the same answers until I see the battle happen. It's both of y'all.
I said
because you in your own right, like you in your own right, you have done shit that nobody has done in female battle rap.
Let's
her
run
in
that.
her own right.
But wait, let's run that down. Okay. I'm the reason that bitches can, brag about battling niggas, cause me and O-Red.
Yes,
I'm the reason. Yes, sure. I'm the reason females can even step foot on my platform. URL. Smack was not thinking about no females. He didn't want no females on that platform or nothing.
That's true.
Yeah, no.
I'm the first female on Gnome. First female on Summer Madness.
But you want to know how I look at y'all? It's like you can't have one without the other. Like, remember back in 2007 when Kanye and 50 dropped the album?
Yeah.
And you really seen
you got the bad guy and the good guy.
Exactly. And that's Hustle's 50. And Jazz is Kanye.
I told her that's the part that's
so it's like you gotta have both of y'all have, even though you came first, and granted nobody can take that away from you, you're a pioneer.
Okay, so
but you needed that because then you
hold on. So what is the man them thoughts on her saying? Yeah, Smack obviously didn't want no females, but obviously it's because of her is why now females was all on them platform there.
That's a lie. That's a lie. I just want to know, was Hustle there before Jazz and Official?
Yes. She came in the game before them.
So who Jazz battled? When did Jazz battle on URL? Who was her first opponent?
Not too sure.
I'm not sure, man, but I don't think she's I think she's full of herself, man. I mean, blowing up Jazz that she used to hold your water bottle and all that. Man, Jazz need to battle her for real, for real. Get this over with.
Okay.
And see,
Flo, you
then
there? Okay,
I
go ahead,
think
G.
they
Go ahead,
had
G.
I just think they had different trajectories because Hustle might have been the first female battling on URL, but you still got to remember it was Queen of the Ring. Jazz was battling on Queen of the Ring.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so Hustle was the first lady of URL, even before the new shit. Like it was Hustle, you know what I mean? But around the same time, so even if Jazz was on some fan shit and did all that Hello Water, like she say, Norbs started managing Jazz. Jazz was getting Queen of the Ring battles. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Hustle wasn't
I,
really on Queen of the Ring like.
yeah, I
So
wouldn't put it
it's two
past
different
her.
trajectories.
Like
It's
it
two
doesn't
different
bother me if
stories.
I seen Jazz behind her. I would take it as women supporting women. I'd look at it like that. But to be like that's your son holding your water tight, I think that was disrespect, man.
I you could say that. Do you look at Coffee behind Geechee as disrespectful, and then like and then having her own career? So it happens. People, it happens.
You
You know what's
But
so
you
she
crazy?
definitely got to
still
start
ended up
from
having her
somewhere.
own Hall of Fame career. It ain't like I just held your water forever. Just like what did Rex tell Shine? Get him, Shine. Get that nigga Rex. I never treated you like a hype man. You feel me? I never treated you like a hype man. So you know.
The thing is with
So
this,
what?
like,
I held your water. You know.
the thing is with this, right?
I,
She's trying to like, Miss Hustle is trying to like play like the pioneer game. You see, like what Mookie doing to all these other people. Like, I was here first. I was on the DVD. That's what she's trying to play. She's trying to play that role. But like, at the end of the day, when you go in there and rap, like it all depends on the rap. Like, this is why Jazz just need to like, before Jazz like hang it up. She need to battle Miss Hustle. Like she don't gotta battle. She don't gotta battle her now, because if anything happened, like it's a roadie in question. So I'll make her wait. I'll make her wait because she just had a bad John against T-Top. She got smoked. When the last time you seen Jazz get 30?
Yeah. The last
never,
debatable, the last
never.
debatable loss, I would say, like people were saying she lost was against Big K. You know what I mean? That's the last so-called bad John. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the only time I've heard people be
Well, they
saying,
had
yeah,
they
they feel like
I had
Jazz
they had
lost.
Jazz beating Big K
I did
consensus.
too. I did too.
Yeah.
I did. I did.
The last two battles I could think about people saying like Jazz might have lost was E Hart and Official. And
He definitely lost the official.
she didn't
Definitely.
never got 30. I'd never seen Jazz get 30 though. Even with the official, she
No, he
she
lost.
got
He lost.
around
To,
out.
he lost to E-Hart too. No, E-Hart to go out of all of them.
Say again.
I said she lost to E-Hart, but E-Hart to go. People trying to like with E-Hart, but E-Hart beat a lot of them. A lot of them.
Mm.
Like she's actually the real goat out here. It's actually E-Hart. She just don't get booked enough that she's not as most popular, but she did smoke a lot of them though. But
Mm.
E-Hart
Yeah,
definitely
nah,
E-Hart.
E Hart get busy, so that's not a bad loss either. But it ain't like I say, it's not a 30. Hustle just
No,
got 30. So they both battling men. Jazz is not getting 30 by men. Then if you say, oh, well, they your homeboy. Well, didn't she just get on spaces and say, my daughter called T Top uncle? So come on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
And,
your friend killed you? Your friend killed you?
and going online crying about it wasn't a good look neither. That wasn't a good look.
What in a good look. But then she try to say, oh, Jazz, all she do is battle her friends. Well, if you mad cause my daughter called you uncle, then he smoked your ass. Come on, let's talk about it. Like, let's be
Right.
fair.
So Christopher asks, who do y'all want as your queen, Jazz or Miss Hustle? So yeah, let's say not who we think is gonna win, no, who, in our opinion, who should win, right? So I'm saying Jazz out the gate. Like, I mean, so who do you think who do you think should win, in your
I
opinion,
got
though?
Jazz. They
Okay.
battle. If they battle again, I got Jazz.
No, not battle.
And
Cody.
I never bet against Jazz.
I mean
Cody.
Wody, sorry, Wody, yeah.
Wody. That's another story because Coffee might win that shit. So I mean,
But
that's
just
why I
out of
say
them
we
two. But just out of them two though, because he only mentioned them two.
who.
Just so
But
just
then
out
it's
of
just
them
like
two.
who gonna have the higher position. If Coffee win it, then you just gotta say I still got Jazz as number two. So
Okay, so yeah, so out of them two, then
because
who
it's a
you got
three
higher?
woman race now, you gotta think about it. It ain't just them this year. Coffee got a stake too now.
Of
Coffee
course,
got
no,
a Coffee got a nice resume too.
of course, but that's what I'm saying. But you see, like how we just mentioned them two. So that's what I was saying. Just out of them two, if it was only them two, who do you think deserved to win Cody? I say Jazz.
I can't really just. I gotta look at everybody's resume.
Yeah,
And I ain't that
I
familiar
ain't
with
gonna
their
hold you.
resumes like that to just say, yeah, just to say. That's why I just put Coffee in there because I know Coffee had a great year last year too. So it's a three woman race. It ain't just them two. That's why I wouldn't
Yeah.
say like, I thought you was talking all time. You know what I
No, yeah,
mean?
no, not all
But
As
time, not
far as
all time.
the battles, like see the thing is when the Lordy panel come, they're gonna break it down, but it's like, yo, Miss Hustle got some battles, Jazz got some battles, Coffee got some battles. So it's gonna be a tough panel. But like right now, if it was out of Jazz and Hustle, I'll probably go. I'll go Jazz because like if they count this loss for T Top and this Wody, like that was a bad
well, they
game.
can't. This is a whole nother year. They can't count. That ain't even
But
gonna be in the.
yeah, cool. But I
I'm
hear
not
that.
saying
Okay,
they count it in their head. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like on paper they're not supposed to count.
so then, what about you, Chino? You might be AFK.
All right, well, let's just go ahead with them and let's move on with the interview.
I'll be honest with you. Now you have something to fight for, and she got something to fight for.
Right,
That's
but
how I'm looking at it. When I
but
see you
listen,
make
I'm
your
okay
moves,
with that.
I'm like,
I'm okay with that, right? But what I'm not okay with is you telling me I'm
Glenn,
not who the
salute. I
fuck I
send you the
am.
link.
Period.
So basically, what DNA is saying is they need the battle.
yes,
I feel the same way. So
yes.
this is how I feel, and I said this on the blog, and
Let's be clear. It was put on the table. URL came to me and her 3 different times. I didn't deny it. The biggest bag we've ever been offered in female battle rap, period, and to headline Summer Madness over the niggas. What's the problem?
so this is how I feel about this, and this is just my opinion, and this is what I go back to what we was talking about saying. I'm cool with Jazz. Like when I did my blog, I spoke to Jazz on the phone. I sent it to her so she could see it, and I spoke to her, right? But I'm gonna say this, and this is me saying it on camera because this is real. If it's kind of like to me, if Jazz doesn't battle Hustle, I'm gonna feel a way about it and feel like it's funny because you didn't battle Misfit neither.
Blunt, salute. I have sent you the link in the DM still if you want to pull up, my bro.
And you should have battled Misfit. That battle was the battle that was supposed to happen. That didn't happen. Why didn't it happen?
Okay, can we stop it right there? Can we stop it right there? Can we stop it right there? All right. How hung up is we on this Misfit battle? If we already know Misfit was asking for outrageous amounts of money because she felt like Jazz didn't have no other battle but her. Like Misfit is the one that made that battle impossible because we know that why? Because Jazz done battled 15 times since they was trying to set Misfit up. So like, how much stock is we putting in Jazz? She didn't battle Misfit. She's battle Misfit.
We gotta think about this, man. Misfit been here a long time. He been on Queen of the Ring, right? And I don't want to get lowballed for a Jazz battle just because I want to battle. Like I'm not getting lowballed.
Okay, but you can't ask for the moon, the stars, and the mountains either, though, Flo. It's still female battle rap. Still like Remy might have would have paid it, but who else is gonna Smack not paying 30,000 for Misfit and Jazz? Would they even make that her and Hustle? You think they getting 15 apiece for battle? You think Smack giving them 30,000 to battle? Like, come on.
Hold on, we don't know
really and truly how much Misfit actually asked for, but like
We know it was an
Jazz,
outrageous amount because Jazz
yeah,
is
hold on.
battling. So it wasn't Jazz. Think about it. You got proof. You do got proof. If Jazz is battling, she doesn't battle 10, 11, 12, 13 times since the Misfit battle. Who you ain't seen? Misfit. So who probably outpriced themselves? Misfit. Just common sense. We don't gotta know what she asked for, but we gotta know she outpriced herself because Jazz is still battling. Jazz done battled on you already.
Misfit is at the end of
So
the day, dude. Misfit is a goat.
it's
So
common sense.
if she's coming back to battle, right, and that's a big battle, like you just gotta pay, man. You gotta pay because there ain't nobody that's gonna come out in this battle and get lowballed
Okay.
and then hold on.
All right. Okay. So just like
No,
with the
hold on.
Bridge things, like didn't we hear people offer Bridge like 50, 75, $100,000? Did K-Shot say he offer Bridge $100,000 to battle? Where do Bridge think he getting $100,000 from? So when you outprice yourself, you just outprice yourself. I mean,
Where
that
did
don't
you
mean nobody ducking
yo
you.
yo where did you hear that Briggs was asking for 100,000?
K-Shot said that shit.
Bro,
K-Shot said the shit.
I heard
Said I offered Bridge $100,000. He didn't take it. What are you talking about? Now, if I'm lying on K-Shine. And I'll go find it. I'll jump off and go find it.
well as far as the
K-Shine
K-Shine,
said it.
but I know that they were saying that they said URL was offering him 100, but he said the URL one was not true. That's what I was saying. I don't know about the K-Shine one, but I know K-Shine was trying to book him, but I just think Briz don't want to battle right now. We gotta be the right
Oh,
situation.
oh.
But hold on. Just back to Misfit though. If Misfit is a female goat, right? That's like if you trying to like Misfit, Jazz,
She not though. She
Hustle,
not though. That you say if
bro,
she not. She ain't no
bro,
goat to me.
bro. That's your opinion. That is just your opinion.
Okay, TM is Misfit a goat to you?
Oh shit, I was on mute. I was talking. I said, "What's the one sec, buddy? Go
Is
ahead, go
Misfit
ahead,
a
bro."
goat? Do you look at Misfit as one of the goats?
One of the goats
It's
because
yes or no
of the
question.
back in the day, but now, obviously, right now,
Back in the day,
2025,
she
I do
ain't
not
beat nobody
business
but
about it.
official.
You get me? I didn't business about it,
Chino,
or even that battle. I
Chino.
don't.
He's not active because the battle she's trying to get with Jazz. Misfit was never really battling like
Jazz is out here battling. Jazz is out here
bro.
battling.
Oh my god, yo,
20,
listen, bro.
2025. Go ahead, Flo.
Jazz, they made Jazz come outside that many times. It was yo, it was like why Jazz ain't battling so much. We made Jazz come outside. If Misfit had got that Jazz,
Okay, and
they
she
would have
came
got.
outside. She came outside. She smoked Gaddis. And she came outside because Gaddis smoked fucking official. She came out and smoked Gaddis. First battle back out. And she been killing shit ever since. Like, what is we talking about? Come on, man. Where Misfit at?
2025.
Bro,
Okay, bro.
go ahead.
2025, right? The money is now there for whatever misfit price. The money's there now, but we don't want to see that shit. No one don't care about that shit. Respectfully, now in 2025,
Exactly.
we want to see Miss Hustle and Jazz. You know what I
And
mean?
Jazz.
You know why? It's because it gotta be on the right. It has to be on. It can't just be anywhere. That battle has to be at least like on URL. URL ain't paying it.
Yeah,
URL ain't
yeah.
paying that
But
battle.
what about Chrome
It
though?
would
What
have to
about
be.
Chrome in 2020?
It would,
TBL, sorry, TBL though, could it?
it would have to be like on TBL or
Yeah,
Chrome.
TBL
Anybody
could do
goes
it.
on Chrome.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of those. But like, you gotta remember too. Like, at the end of the day, they could always spin the block. But bro, you know what? Bro, I ain't trying to see Jazz and the Hustle battle again. Bro. I seen it already. I ain't even trying to see it. I don't really
Okay,
like
fair
rematches.
enough. Fair enough. But no, I definitely want to see that again. I want to see that issue again.
Right. He might choke up there versus Jazz, man.
Yeah, and get our ass dragged. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
Jazz
Make it
gonna
go down
drag her.
in
If she
history.
leave
Yes,
herself
sir.
open to get
And
drugged,
yep.
Jazz gonna drag her.
And there'll
Trust
be
and
no
believe.
debate after that. She can never open up her mouth again. It'll be a wrap after that, mate.
Again.
So yeah.
And the same shit with Misfit. That's why, like, motherfuckers talking that Misfit shit, that's the same shit Gaddis was talking when she beat Official. Bitch, bring your ass outside. Bitch, I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna put. If Jazz whooped, did you see what Jazz did to Gaddis? She beat that motherfucker like she stole something. Like Jazz is not the one to play with. So that shit, y'all Misfit. Man, Misfit can't fucking fuck with Jazz. Man. For real, I don't know what y'all be
No,
thinking.
that not now in 2025. No.
No.
If it
Oh,
happened,
Gaddis had a good showing.
y'all 1A and 1B and all that. When it's like that, it needs to happen. I don't care if it happened before. That was a long time ago. You said it was too soon. If you don't do it, it start looking funny. How you feel about that? Honestly, just be real. Like
keeping
being cool, yeah.
Keeping a Dollar Tree.
Keep it a Dollar Tree out here.
It's at the point where it's like if you a competitor, right? Now, if you got your, I'm gonna make this move, I'm gonna do this. I can't tell nobody how they look at, you know what I mean, their career and what's set up.
How do you feel?
No, I'm getting to that. I'm saying I can't tell nobody how they look at what they lining up. But if we just looking at it from an undeniable competitive standpoint, yes, that's you can go to Earth and back. You can battle Murder Mook. You can battle Loaded Lux. But the battle we want to see,
you still have it's
Jazz
right
versus
now.
Hustle.
Right now, yeah.
Like sometimes you can't escape the inevitable. I feel like in the lane at the end, granted, like I said, she did the Funk Flex joint. 911 shit went viral. Hustle done BET Awards, signed to Snoop, signed to Jim Jones. You know what I mean?
She
did
the
all type of
like
shit.
9 years ago.
No. But I'm just saying.
And that was another thing. Oh, what she said, I go viral for rapping. I do too.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, no. I was getting to it. I'm saying like Hustle, you done got all your accolades. I'm saying y'all both got accolades.
She got all the accolades first, and then when she did, then Jazz got it now.
But you know what's crazy though? When I was getting to the 50 and Kanye shit, that's what I'm saying. Hustle got the accolades first, but the way Jazz got it is in a different lane,
a different way. It's an image thing. It's Hustle is the bad girl. Jazz is the good girl.
Yeah.
And that's why she's okay with the debate, because she comes out on top with the debate because the people don't really like it.
But I don't care. But see,
you get what I'm saying?
We don't do that here.
No, I know.
I don't care about the people. I'm a talk.
I know that y'all don't do. I'm saying why she's comfortable with the debate. I said, I want the debate to be over. Let's do it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? She knows. She knows once. No, for real. She knows once we battle, the debate is done.
That's true. But so what we're doing here is we don't go off of, because we know how battle rap fans are. Yeah, and we know how iffy they are. So right, let's be real. So when I did that blog, right, and I spoke about the situation, whatever, and I said, I don't remember the battle. Y'all tell me who won that battle in the comments. It was some people saying Jazz, it was some people saying Hustle.
Yeah.
When it's like that, and I don't give a hell if y'all thought, if more people thought Hustle won or more people thought Jazz won. That was then. It has to happen now. It was so long ago. These are the top two females, period. One and two, whoever's one and whoever's two. I feel like y'all have to battle now. And what I was getting into is that you didn't answer the question because you ran from it. Was Jazz not battling Misfit? That's all right, cool. It didn't go down.
From it. I said it gotta happen.
Oh, you said that.
Yeah, I said
right.
it's undeniable.
Jazz doing that. If right now this happens, she doesn't battle Hustle neither. If the Misfit shit would have never happened, it would have been. It probably been cool. Nigga would let her get away with it. But the fact that happened already, if you got an excuse for that not happening, and then you got another excuse for this not happening, to me, I don't respect it. That's two. It's two. You get what I'm saying?
Listen, I don't battle my friends. I get in there with motherfuckers that don't like me. Okay. And even when we battle the same people, it's two different battles. It's two different fights. These niggas come in there and they ready to take my motherfucking head off. They take days off with her.
So you feel who y'all battled the same?
Gotti. Rock.
So let's start with Gotti. You think Gotti took off?
I'm gonna be honest.
Do you remember?
That nigga don't take off for no. That nigga gets he. Now what we talking about with goods? That motherfucker does that to everybody. He says everything on the team. He's a wild. He's a wild boy.
Okay, so all right. So look, compare the two battles.
I don't remember.
All right, but okay. Now if you ask me a question, right? if we talking about his material, he said some wild shit to Jazz. He said some wild shit to you. Now we talking about the better battle.
Does anyone feel like people take it easy on Jazz?
No, hell no. Hell
I think he wild both of them up. Now let me ask you this: do you think, since Hustle is the one that wants to battle, so they keep saying, "Yo, y'all got to battle, y'all got to," shouldn't Jazz be the one that they're talking to try to convince her to battle Hustle? Like, why they got Hustle on the couch? Like, yo, y'all got to battle. Like, y'all got to battle. Shouldn't it be Jazz there?
Yeah,
instead of Hustle?
hopefully the message gets across though. You know what I mean? Hopefully the message gets across.
Why are they bringing up washed up Misfit? Why are they even bringing up Misfit in this conversation?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because Misfit ain't even a factor. Like, Misfit outpriced herself. Nobody cares about that battle no more. Like,
I see what Goods is doing though. What Goods is doing, you heard him say, if you see whatever reason why Jazz and Misfit never happened, if obviously Miss Hustle and Jazz don't happen again, he's saying that's two battles that was meant to happen for Jazz that obviously never happened. And he said, obviously, he won't respect it. So you already know. I mean, Goods is team hustle. You already know, man. You can see it. You can see it. He's moving bias in a way. You can see it, man. You can see it.
Yeah, I had a better battle, but he was saying Jazz was doing all type of crazy. I don't want to say it because it's a battle. I don't know if it's true.
Nah, but
he was
I ain't gonna lie. But he was saying they was. Like he was hitting and all that, right? But that wasn't true.
No, Geechee it's not about it being true. I'm just saying he don't hold back. To me, I be feeling like he be
So you want to play it?
All right, cool. So let's go. All right, so let's go to Tay Rock. Tay Rock, I don't remember Tay Rock and Jazz.
Okay, so
then when you asking that, I don't want to ask that because it's like if we looking at approach
in the comments, let them.
No, because I'm looking at approach, right? I'm thinking if I battle Miss Hustle. Look, I'm 5. What am I? I'm 5'9", 5'10". She's 5'11".
But you see what I'm saying?
We just talking about
it's two different. Yeah. That's why I said it's two different fights.
No, what I'm saying is if I battle you tomorrow, you gonna push me. You might bump me. Like I might.
What am I saying? It's two different fights. So you feel like you could lighten up? Didn't I say that?
But she's approaching differently. But so what you saying? Honestly, she's saying that though. She's saying it's two different fights. Meaning because she's aggressive and all that, you're gonna be aggressive and want to. Wild on her, and she's saying because
like let's be honest, just because I'm not your friends.
That could be a reason.
I mean, you his friend.
No, not us.
No, I'm not Sean. I'm talking about.
No, I get what you're saying. But all right, let me ask you this question, right? Mm-hmm. Just to be objective, right? Because I do want you to clarify this because I know this is what they're gonna say in the comments. The battle with she. Because that would be the comeback. Yo, you saying that's not friends, but you had a battle where you rehearsed the rounds.
Okay, so let's be clear, right? Because it's a whole misconception about that.
No facts.
She told me.
Okay, go ahead.
She told me that he was going to bump me. We never rehearsed a fuck thing. He said, "Yo, look, this is the line I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna bump you."
Okay, so he kept it. He just told you one thing. He kept it.
Just so I won't read.
Yo, I forgot about that. About that. Remember they was outside and then they did the they were saying that Miss Hustle and she was rehearsing like a little bar or something. Jazz never.
Exactly.
And I see what she's doing though. She's trying to make it seem like, she's doing that pioneer stuff like Murder Mook and them be doing. Like I see her play though. I see it.
Yeah, that's the part.
Yeah, it's like a tactic that she's doing right now with Jazz, but Jazz said she's not battling her, man. Said she's not doing it. She's not doing it.
And then they looking at all the wrong reasons. Jazz said she's not battling her because she got fucking Ghost Riders. Ain't nobody brought that shit up yet.
Right. Fabian did, and then she backed out the battle.
That's why Jazz said she wasn't battling her. She said, "Why would I battle these bitches? And I know they got Ghost Riders." That was the hustle part. So the part where she was talking about for the up and comers, that wasn't for hustle. When she was talking to Yoshi, she was talking to Yoshi, and when she was talking to Hustle, she was talking to Hustle.
And let's be real, Miss Hustle is ducking Yoshi. She's ducking Fastavius Because Vestavia said one thing,
Yeah,
oh, I'm backing out the bat, I'm backing out.
yeah, she
She's
did.
ducking.
Yeah,
All them bitches better. All them bitches better duck for stadium. I'm just telling you that
yeah.
now.
I
All them
agree.
motherfuckers,
I
if they
agree.
go,
She's next.
all
She's the
them
next one
motherfuckers
up.
better duck for
She's the next
stadium.
one up. Yeah,
She's
she's the
ducking,
next
and
one
she's
up.
ducking Yoshi too. She's super ducking Yoshi. She's trying to make it seem like she got she's trying to make it seem like she got a street issue with Yoshi, but not, and she don't want to battle him. But she's
Who?
ducking Yoshi too.
Who's ducking Yoshi?
Hustle is ducking Yoshi.
Hustle.
Respectfully, I didn't want to see that ish. I don't want to see that ish.
It's kind of like 40. It's kind of like 40 in Yoshi. You already know like 40 and Yoshi had issues. I'm surprised they got to set that battle up. That's kind of like the J Moore Ace I mean, like that. You already know that battle was gonna go left from the start. So
Nah, you know
that's
what the crazy
the battle where Yoshi was throwing the water bottles.
the crazy thing is with the Hustle is ducking Yoshi, bro. Yoshi was on the top. She was winning and all types. They was ducking her. They didn't want her to bat. They didn't want to battle her. You know what they want to do? They're playing politics. Oh, they want her to like kiss their damn kiss their feet or something for a battle.
Yeah,
They're
for sure.
ducking,
Kiss
bro.
the
I'm
ring
doing
and shit,
nonsense. Yeah,
like the
kiss the
mafia
ring,
shit.
going down. Just because you don't want to see it, the culture wanted to see it. They wanted Yoshi to kiss her. Hustle wanted Yoshi to kiss her ring, bro. Vestavia the same thing. Look, Vestavia said like, "Oh, you got Ghost Rider," and a couple minutes later, a couple hours later, "Oh, I'm backing up the battle. You know what? I'm backing up the battle. Show me my Ghost Rider."
Yeah, that was
But
nasty.
she didn't want to see. She didn't want to see. She didn't want to see. She didn't want to see Prestavia no way, man. Like,
Yeah,
that's a whole
Vestavia
nother
was
problem.
out of it. Yeah,
That's a
and see,
whole nother problem.
but see, and
Yeah.
that's where I don't like it with these legends and that. Like, they don't want to help birth, and this is why everyone's struggling for new stars. This is why it's only easy that's really breeding new stars, because if she would have gave Prestavia that shot, that could have catapulted Prestavia. You know what I mean? That could help her in her career.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
For
But I
sure.
feel like these
And if Coffee, and you see who was woman enough to take Prestavia, Coffee. Out of the top three women,
yeah.
Coffee jumped in there with her. Great battle. Great battle.
Yeah,
Great
it
battle.
was.
Great battle.
Facts.
Yeah.
So why is everybody so scared of Prestavia?
That's respectable. You gotta say that. Like, yo, I don't want
So
you
that's
to
the
fuck
only
up the
thing
battle.
happened.
I'm
And
telling
people
you.
took it and ran with it.
No, because yo, trust me, good. We would have got killed after she said the friendly shit. And
No,
we,
you good. You
we
good.
answered. We heard shit. Oh, but she.
I let
No, that's what
that
I'm saying,
shit.
yeah.
I let that shit go because I don't have to. You feel what I'm saying? Explain everything and break everything down. No, she said this. No, the nigga told me he was gonna bump me. That's respectable. Like, what if he had to bump me and then I don't know? Why the fuck you?
Fuck the battle's
Yeah,
over. No, that's
right.
respectable. I don't think that's rehearsing.
He
but
said,
I said
he
that
said the line. He said, "Yo, this is the line, and this is where I bump you."
Okay. All right. So that right.
Yeah,
so
y'all ain't never hear that. So
and you
y'all
can't. And that's the thing, though, man. With battle rap fans, you can't.
All
Get
right,
caught
how we
up.
feel about that? How we feel about that? Even that one line. How we feel about that? You call a nigga saying, "Yo, I'm gonna bump you."
Yeah, like Flo said,
How you feel about that?
Like Flo said, Jazz never. So I agree with that.
How you
That's
feel
not
about that? You
that's
think Ace
if I'm in a
Amin?
battle,
You think Ace Amin calling niggas? You think Ace Amin calling niggas saying, "Oh, yo, I'm gonna bump you on this line"? No, it's gonna happen. You either gonna be with it or you not. If I'm gonna do it, I gotta be prepared for what you do, right?
Yo, can you man hear me? Yeah.
Yeah,
it's all
good.
good. It's all good.
Can you hear me? All right, cool. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, it would be brazy. Yeah, Jazz will never, my bro, would never. Ace, I mean, all that, like that's a no. It's not right. I don't agree with that. How is that a battle then? If we're battling,
That's what I'm saying.
You're already on guard now for the shoulder badge. You're on guard. So the shoulder badge.
Exactly.
I like that. Like, what's that about? Like, no, it's a battle. You're not meant to know what I'm bringing to the table. I'm not meant to know what you're bringing to the table. Simple.
Because think about, okay, now Tim, think about all the tension that was in the Jay Moore and Ace Amin battle, right? You think Ace Amin calling Jay Moore and saying, "Yo, I'm gonna bump you here"? No, nigga, if I bump you, you react stupid. It's just gonna go stupid.
Yeah,
Like, it is what it is.
it's like saying
Yeah, I'm
Suge
not
is gonna
calling you.
hit someone up Hit
you when I pocket tap you.
Say, yeah, when I pocket
Well,
tap
hold
you.
on, but but isn't that what she just said a minute ago? Whatever the hell his name is. I mean, wasn't he taking it easy on her, telling her he's warning her that he's gonna bump her? Wasn't he taking it
Exactly.
easy?
So that's
Yeah.
yes. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She talking about Jazz battling her friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you got people calling you saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna do that there." You know what I'm saying? So nah, that's not battle rap. Like you say, like if Suge pocket tap you, you don't know when it's coming. Yo, that motherfucker damn near threw Bridge across the fucking stage when he fucking pocket tap Bridge. Y'all don't remember that? Y'all remember Bridge Suge?
No,
Go look at it. He like to threw Bridge across the fucking stage.
No. He pocket tapped Briz, and Briz tried to like brush him off, and that's when
Tapped
he
him
shoved
back.
Briz.
Yeah.
That's when he shoved them back.
I don't ever get.
But you think he called Bridge and say, "Yo, I'm gonna do this"?
No, but at this point it's clarified. So when y'all do say it, you
Right.
heard her say,
You heard her
this
say
is what it was.
So at this point, if they called you right now to battle Jazz, would you do it?
If they call me right now, I'm ready tomorrow.
Okay. So then it's you push it in on Jazz.
I'll be honest with you. I think after the rant and after this, I think she's ready to do the battle. I think because you got it. This is my thing, right? And you somebody that does this. You've done this your whole career.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever's the biggest battle, that's the one you want. I feel like that's how
this is the biggest. That's how I look at it. This is the biggest battle.
The biggest battle.
I don't think this is what I think. I think if I start battling a bunch of women right now, and I take 3 women back to back, my biggest battle is still gonna be a guy. No matter what. So
unless you went out with the woman, you get what I'm saying,
right? That's just something like that has some kind of storyline.
Yeah, that added to it.
But for a female,
it's always gonna be a female.
It was cool to see female a whole card with with female battling guys and guys battling females.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I don't care for guy-female battles. Just me personally. It's always gonna be bigger than me when I see a female battle a female.
Right.
It's just because the shit y'all gonna talk about, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then I might feel like this guy took it easy on her, because even though the guys don't, they be wilding. And the girls, I know the girls is never gonna take it easy.
Yeah.
But sometimes you could get caught up in a guy taking it easy, but they don't. But a female, Miss Hustle and Jazz is one of the biggest battles to happen. I got a guy and female though. That can happen right now.
Yeah, no. It's one of the biggest battles left. I want to see it because it's the pinnacle of female battle rap. Like when you really rarely, like in our sport right now, think about it. It's so many big dogs. What battle happens that proves who's number one? We don't got that. Because there's a lot of niggas that's number one in their own right.
Yeah.
And their situation is literally the winner of Miss Hustle and Jazz is the number one woman in female battle rap. So for that alone, it gotta happen because it's there. Like we think about this, like in male battle rap, you can't call. It's no battle that puts a nigga at number one.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody got their own. Because after that battle, you can still argue, well, this nigga ain't battling this long, and when he did this, and he got that,
he choked his last two.
This one and now,
but at this where we at right now,
it's like, yo,
it's two.
What the path both of y'all been on?
It's two Wodies.
When you won Wodie?
Yeah. I'm Wodie right now.
Right now.
Yes.
And she won the year before.
Yeah.
That's it right there. It ain't enough to talk about.
So you see what I'm saying? And what was the year when y'all?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought someone said something. You know, it was a cameraman. It was a cameraman.
Both was.
What is Wodie?
Yeah.
Women of the Year. It's an award they get.
So you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, with the light works and all that.
Yeah, that's when.
So I feel like y'all been on a crash course for like 2 years of just dominant performances.
Because y'all was dominant, yeah.
And y'all both was doing different shit. You was killing girls and guys. She was doing the same thing. And what made it even more, because before it was the kind of conversation, but you was already outside battling a lot. She then stepped outside more. Because remember, she wasn't battling like that.
She wasn't battling like that, yeah.
So to me, I feel like Summer Madness. Yeah. Like if nobody don't find right now, that's to me. If I'm a league, that's the battle.
Where it started.
That's the number one battle.
Summer Madness. It kills me because niggas be like, oh, but she called out more. I don't give a fuck if you battle Mook, Lux, whoever. They still want to see you and me.
Yes, it don't.
So
that don't matter.
so the difference is she fighting.
Honestly, I don't want to see her.
No, it's two different fights you fighting. If you fighting childhood and legacy, then I understand why you want to battle Mook. But if you want to go for who's number one and cement female battle rap, then you got to go with Miss Hustle.
I disagree with you. A good battle is a good battle. Names don't make good battles.
No.
So
that's why I said legacy.
Yes.
To say I battle Murder Mook for her. If that's what she.
I mean, so people do that. Hey, I battled this person.
Yeah, if you what I'm saying is, but you got to remember the
word.
But good, you got to.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm used to being a boss my whole life. I don't understand.
No, but you got to remember.
For somebody to say, I'm gonna just battle this person, to say I battled that person.
But look though, right? I'm gonna tell you this.
They do it though.
No, because you in a different
That's
spot.
Crazy, bro.
The reason why you in a different spot is because you didn't grow up watching nobody, because you grew up with everybody that was doing it, and then you was you when it happens. If you grow up watching somebody, it's like for me, I'm gonna be honest with you, it was Rex.
Okay,
because remember, I grew up watching. I grew up watching T-Rex battle niggas on the DVD. So when I battled Rex, it was like, nigga, I'm battling T. I'm battling nigga.
Okay, I get that.
Remember, you battling Rex when niggas didn't have cameras. So for you, it's like, nigga, I'm gonna just do what for Jazz. And then remember, Jazz comes after me.
I understand it.
Yeah, so
that's real.
I'm saying for her, that's a legacy
for her, but
the battle, is Miss Hustle.
So for her, that's a legacy battle. I can understand that. It's not gonna be a big battle. It's not.
It's Miss Hustle.
It's not gonna be a big battle because there's no storyline behind it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it happens, I mean, the names make it a big battle, I guess. But we talking about battles that make sense. Hustle and Jazz has to battle. And I spoke to Jazz. I'm not going to say what she said on here, but I'm not going to say what I said to her. But I'm going to say this on here. They have to battle. That's it.
Even though y'all have to battle, I still feel like she wasn't talking to you. Unless she dropped some subliminals in
she
there.
said, here we go. So
she was talking about
A1B shit was about me.
Look, so she said something. So here we go. Explain what it means.
1A, 1B shit was about me.
Explain that.
So
we don't know.
they call us 1A and 1B. She was like, there's no 1A and 1B, there's just one.
So
that's me.
1 and 2, whoever's 1 and 2, whoever you want to put it.
I'm not 2.
So that's see?
So for me, I feel like the blog, I know who the blog was inspired by. It wasn't inspired by
it definitely wasn't. So, but it was shit that was in there that.
So let me say this to you, Hustle, right? Let me ask you this, because I think, right, because me and Goods, we know a different side than you, to you, than what people see.
Yeah.
With you and Jazz, though, let people know it's just competitive. Because I think people take it, when they see you, they just, they go, yo, Hustle's.
It's because she's bigger than them.
It's not even that. It's just demeanor that people don't understand, right? You, and I say this again, because you had the luxury of, that's just you in general. You somebody that really, it takes a lot to get you riled up.
Right.
Like the things that get you riled up, I mean, they should get anybody riled up, which is family or some.
I mean, but the thing,
I feel like people mistake you being passionate, even though, I mean, you are a wild card. We will say that, but I think a lot of times people mistake your passionate for being passionate, like, oh, she really has a problem, or she that, because people don't understand that when you really pride something, you want to take it to heart. Like you want your spot, you want to solidify it. So I feel like people just need to know, like, yo,
I have no like issue with her, like that's personal. You get what I'm saying? This shit is competitive. Like I feel like this my shit. Not even I feel like this my shit. This my shit. I built this shit. I started this shit, and that's what it is. Like, and show me that it's not my shit.
For definitely for female battle, I think Hustle
was on the call when I battled Big T. She battled E Hart. That was the first female battle rap.
First female battle ever.
And what's up with E Hart? E Hart's in my top 5.
Or was it the call with me? If not, then it was the call with Arsenal with him, man.
I think it was Arsenal with him.
That's crazy though. That's crazy. That's a long time ago, bro.
2010.
Yeah, so like
that's crazy. And URL was around. They came 2008, 2009.
Like 9.
First joint Deacon Frost and Big T.
Yes, and Math and Rex.
Remember, we did the freestyle in the car and all of that shit with Smack. Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
So you gotta. There we go. I mean, yo, listen in the comments, please. If y'all want to see this, because I saw a lot of stupid shit when I did my blog. Jazz don't got to battle her. I saw that too.
Yeah, I saw that.
And that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Like to the cock eating fans. Die. Right,
but you know what's crazy though? I don't even like when people get in that pocket.
It's corny. It's like
it's whack. And let's be clear. I'm not chasing no battle with no bitch. But if you telling me I'm not this, show me I'm not that. That's that.
Yeah, but what I feel like, and I can say this here because you're a pioneer, you've been around from the beginning. I feel like all three of us, in the course of this, obviously at one point you was doing some shit you wasn't supposed to be doing, and then you found into rap, which is something that you feel like you should be doing, and you made money. But in the course of that, you done found other ways to make money that's more beneficial than doing this shit. So I hate when people be like, you don't gotta, nobody has to like me. When I say I want to come back because it's just I love the culture and I'm competitive. I already even found some shit that I could be like, see you niggas later, my nigga. If not, I wouldn't do it. So I don't think we should ever go with that approach because I feel like people pick and choose when they use that.
Yeah.
My whole thing is if we going off competitive nature, when it makes sense, then you should do it. There's nothing else that I see on Miss Hustle's timeline or Jazz timeline, and we talking about matchups that make more sense. That's the battle.
Yeah, that's the battle. Now, and don't get it twisted.
You can find other good battles, but I'm talking about you want to sell out and you want people to be talking.
That's the battle, though. That's the battle that has to happen for both of them. Like her doing the joint with Arsenal is. I mean, I don't care for that. No, I don't care for that. I'm not a person to lie. That's not a that.
No, I'm not lying. The reason why I'm saying it's fire is because I know what she's on. Like I said, Legacy.
I'm not saying I got
y'all
you.
battle Arsenal, I battle Reed,
and I'm not saying and I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying
no. I know you though.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I know you.
That's why it's like if it's a girl guy battle, it got to be one that makes sense. It got to be one that is something. There's a reason that just came out of nowhere. Hollow was fire.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. When I heard that, just thinking of both of them, I did not think that was
at all, and it turned out. So that's why.
I'm like,
that's why.
I think it was fire.
Okay, so
hold on, bring the mic towards you, Rick.
You like it?
First of all, it's not that I didn't like it.
Okay.
Let's talk
about it.
Let's get into it. Why it happened?
Oh, okay.
See, I don't know.
Okay, okay. Let's say this.
Me and Hollow was going back and forth. We were supposed to battle. And then Shorty hopped in my seat. Just like when me and Loso fell through, she hopped in my seat. Just like the people that I won Wody with, she battled them and hopped in my seat.
Jazz alone.
Like, no. But that
was the man there thinking he feel like she hopped in her seat?
Before we get there, can I say like, all right, how you got DNA ain't battled in years, Goods ain't battled in years. How is they? Oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, nigga. Goods, you gotta battle Twerk. DNA, you need to battle fucking units. Y'all niggas got battles. Y'all trying to push these two females to battle each other. Like, why y'all niggas not battling? That's the first thing I want.
I don't even think they really got to battle anybody because at the end of the day, they already solidified.
I don't either.
But
Jazz don't have to battle nobody. She solidified. Hustle don't have to battle nobody. She solidified. So why is you up there like, oh no, y'all got to do this?
Oh man, we all agree they still
got to battle Twerk.
work.
No, they don't have to battle each other. They don't have
to. Yeah, after that, you have to allow man to get that shit off still.
He said what he said. I said what I said. I don't feel like they have to battle each other.
Still. Yeah, he didn't get to finish still.
My bad.
Everybody in here, even you said it. It came out your mouth already that they have to find out which one of them is the better at this time because
I never said that. I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth because I never said that.
We all said they had to battle the last time we spoke about this.
I never said that. I don't care if Jazz and Hustle battle ever. I don't care.
Okay, not a problem. At the end of the day, the culture wants them to battle again,
Right,
and
sure,
I want to see that battle again because of the way they evolved, the way they've been winning, the way they've got better since the last time they battled, and they're definitely neck and neck for number one spot. It has to come down to a battle. They have to battle each other.
That's what I'm saying. Don't be mad when I be petty too. Like people be mad because she hides her hand better than anybody in battle rap. She do her shit behind the scenes, and then when I'm up front with it, people are mad.
That stuff. Y'all get it. It's the good girl. It's the good girl, bad girl thing. You know what I'm saying?
The mean girl is not who they think who she is. Like I'm not the mean girl. It's not me.
Okay.
So I think we did we cover? We said Summer Madness. So you feel like it should be on URL?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. It started on URL. It ends on URL.
For sure.
Okay.
That's it. So what we doing is this, man. Hustle versus Jazz.
Yes.
Hustle versus Jazz.
Yes.
Hustle versus Jazz on the I Disagree show. That's 3 of the people here. Y'all put in the comments, Hustle versus Jazz. Let's see how y'all feel. I think that's the next battle need to happen. After she battled Arsenal, I think the next battle need to be happening. And I think your next battle, you should chill.
Summer Madness might be before Arsenal, so it might happen before Arsenal.
I think that's too close of a time for her to battle Arsenal and her. So it might have to be in December.
Why?
Nah,
I be back to back with it.
But that's you. You can't do that. That's you. Because I want to do it.
She was being back.
You know why? Yeah. You know why? Because look, in that case, Jazz is like a me and you like a DNA. Y'all could do that. Jazz ain't a person that
no. Jazz turned into a DNA.
You know what? She has been going back to back with it. So,
and I'm gonna be honest with you.
All right.
If you ask me, I believe that mugga.
But I'm gonna tell you something.
If you already got that mugga, yes, she will be battling Miss Hustle, and then she will be battling Arsenal.
I'm gonna tell you something. You know how I feel? I feel like what happened?
Nigga took off the glasses.
Why you took off the glasses though?
On you.
I don't. Why you took the glasses?
Contact.
Because I just fucking said they offered the biggest bag in female battle rap, period.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, she did say that.
No, I heard you say that, but I'm
Beasley's your friend.
Detail.
Call him.
He is, but I heard from others that it wasn't when niggas wanted. Niggas might want some different type of mugger. That's that. Hustle, don't be mad at me. Listen,
you know
I
what?
won't fight you.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It was a price that neither fucking party should have been like.
So who's the person that didn't want it? Let's talk about it. Who's the person that didn't want it?
I mean,
what you heard? Who's the person that didn't want it?
I heard that it wasn't the number somebody wanted.
Who?
Nigga, the obvious, nigga. If it ain't Hustle, it's the Jazz.
Then they offered 2 different prices then.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I was
what I'm saying is
I was very, very satisfied.
Look, I know you miss Hustle just like I'm a hustler. I know you a hustler, and I feel like Jazz is a hustler. I believe that mugga is where everybody wants it to be. So
stop talking as a friend.
I'm not. I'm talking from what I heard. I don't.
Beasley, listen. Beasley's your friend.
I'm gonna. My name is Eric. I'm gonna call out Eric.
My name is Eric.
My name is Eric.
And I'm gonna call up Eric.
Get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna get to the bottom of that, but I need to see that though.
There we go. So listen, we already got. All right. So that's it. So we all down in the comments, right? If y'all want to see Jazz and Hustle. Nope. You did very good. You didn't wild out.
Nah,
you didn't do nothing. You was a lady, and I'm glad. That's good.
That was fun.
Y'all clap it up for Hustle because Hustle didn't spaz on here, and that's growth. That's growth.
Super good.
Now let's.
I would have wanted it a bit more than that, but obviously DNA was there. So speaking of DNA, yeah, that was it. Yeah,
that was light.
Yeah. Energy, you went the same. Yeah. Yes, already. Yes, sir. So obviously we saw DNA was on there. Did anyone see then DNA's interview on 15 Minutes of Fame?
Nah. But before you get to the DNA, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say this. They say DNA said that he heard that it wasn't that it wasn't enough like money, right? So
Mm.
they could have probably they probably was offering Miss Hustle more than Jazz. And you know how it goes. Or probably Jazz probably wanted like an extra like, she probably feel like she could have got more. But Miss Hustle get big bags. Hitman gave her a big bag like recently too. So she probably was probably like comfortable, but probably Jazz probably said, you know what, I deserve another low five or
Mm-hmm.
another 5K or so. I don't know what these teams be getting paid. I'm just saying like he probably wanted more. Jack probably wasn't getting as much as Hustle. That's probably another thing too. It can even be on Hitman League too.
2025, it could be there, man. TBL can do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it can be done, man. Clay, salute, my guy. Said the style's not even the same anymore. I want to see it. That's all about the Jazz and Hustle battle. Yeah, the Hustle battle. So, China, did you watch then? You sent me obviously the DNA joint. So, did you watch it?
Yeah, I did. I did watch it. He had some points to it. I mean, if y'all listened, I want y'all to listen to it and tell me if it's true. Do y'all feel it's true what he's saying, or it's more than just that?
Okay. G, did you see the DNA interview on 15 Minutes of Fame?
Y'all seen a little piece of it.
Yes, piece. All right, cool. Man's gonna tune to. It's only an 8-minute piece. All right, so man, we'll pause it and obviously break it down. I know you went brazy out the gate. So let's see what he's saying.
Minutes of fame. Like a real shit. Where let's go. Like yo, Uncle Rob, real shit. Where I see the game, like where the game is at, like it's so whack that. For instance, all these new niggas. Let's address this, right? It's a bunch of new niggas that get in spaces and yap every fucking day. But you should feel crazy if you do all this talking, but every time a big card happen, the leagues is looking for one of us. Why they looking for?
What's the man them thoughts on that?
Shit is what it is, bro. You already know, like they can't sell tickets, so that's his whole thing is finna be like the whole Jazz thing, like y'all, it's not evolving. You got the old heads, and if y'all want to push them out, y'all talk like y'all can push us out, but you can't push us out because y'all don't do numbers, y'all don't sell tickets. So that's what his whole rant finna be about. Like I said, I seen a little piece of it, but it wasn't that interesting. Yeah. It's DNA.
It's true. I forgot. I actually forgot. Yeah, I forgot. I should. Yeah, I forgot.
I mean, he's speaking some real shit though.
Yeah, I forgot that. I forgot. So, what about you then, Flo? For what you just heard there, then?
I seen something today with DNA was talking about Capo, and even the units, them dudes don't sell no. Well, be really gassing these guys, but they don't sell tickets, man. They don't sell. I don't
Yeah,
care what none. Just because people come to the event doesn't mean they came there for you. They could have came there for Smack. Like these dudes is not selling no tickets, man. Until they can until they got fans like really out here like yo, I'm gonna buy a ticket, like, and then the masses, they don't got the masses fan base. They don't have the masses fan base yet to be like, yo, I don't think they sell tickets, no, not enough to get no DNA battle, to be real.
What about you, Chino?
honestly, I agree with what he's saying. Honestly, I mean, I know DNA should run his mouth a lot, but honestly and truthfully, I agree. Like they always going, they would look for goods. They would look calico. They'll look for one of the main names, so the tickets would sell. I mean, it's a lot that they have to take under consideration. But I was trying to tell Flo, this is the full interview. That was a piece that you heard earlier from this interview right here. So you're gonna hear them same words from in this interview. What do you think, TMO?
Yeah. He's got a point. He definitely got a point. But like I said, the older ones got to give them a shot though. You know what I'm saying? You got to give them a shot to make their value go up. So then in the end they can sell tickets, especially when you guys are gone. You know what I mean? But if you guys ain't giving them no shots, then how are they gonna become ticket sellers?
All right, but how you feel? Okay, I hear what you're saying, Tim, but how do you feel about people that get shots? Like, look at a Capo. He got Suge on his resume. He got Jazz on his resume. He got a whole bunch of names on his resume, but nobody cares.
Right,
So
and
how
I'll
do you
tell
feel
you
about
why.
that?
Because respectfully, he's shit. If you're shit, you're shit. You get me? If you're shit, you're shit. If you're not, you're not. You know what I'm saying? He may have a better resume than Eunice right now, but Capo's shit, Eunice ain't. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
we just
Exactly.
gotta
So
separate the two. You know what I mean?
the shit from the sugar. So you're gonna have the
Yes,
ones
sir.
that hit, the ones that don't. You know the worst thing. Hey, can I say something to you, Tim? And y'all can chime in. But do you think the worst thing that happened to URL is they let Rock use that angle against Kid Slave?
Yeah, it
Just
definitely
think about what
hurt
I'm
their
saying.
brand.
Think about what I'm saying. Kid Slave would have been their new, like, the Easy was the last one. Kid Slave would have been the guy if Rock hadn't have did that.
Yeah, like I said, it was definitely wasn't good for their business, right? Obviously, they probably didn't know. Obviously, that was an angle that Rock was taking because they're not there when he's crafting his bars and whatnot. But yes, it definitely hurt their brand. It definitely did. Yeah, it did. It hurt them. He devalued from there. He wasn't. He hasn't been the same, in my opinion. He hasn't been the same. People have
And
like
who
this.
would have been in a clear cut star? Who is a clear cut star? Even over Eunice, Kid Slave, right?
It'd have been Slade, but Slade can still be a star, but they don't really book him as a because not it's just
Because he
about.
got that angle on him though. He got
But
the angle
hold
on him.
on. It's not even about like a lot of the battle. I think he don't. The big dogs don't want to come down and battle him like that. And Stumbles could have been another one too, but he had a lot. He had a choking problem. It'd have been Stumbles and
Stumbles
Slade.
got the stumbles. Hey Flo, how you name yourself Stumbles and you stumble in every damn battle? Except for Snake Eyes. He rocks Snake Eyes. Like Stumbles is a star, but like you say, he just can't get it together.
And
Can't
really
get it
and truly,
together.
Souffle could have been in there for. They say Souffle is on food or something like that. I've been hearing they say he on food now, but
Yeah.
he was the next
Hey,
one. Foot and all of
hey,
them.
yo, do y'all remember? Hey, Flo, I ain't trying to stop you, but you remember when ATL, remember when the wreck shit happened, and I said I wonder if Foots was in the building because he supposed to be an EOT. Yo,
Yeah,
did you
yeah,
see the interview where he was like, "You shout out to Foot"?
yeah. I did. I like he did tell us. I was like he did tell us, man.
But go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. But yeah, I think Stumbles is dope. Kid Slade, like they had niggas, but that that angle Rock put out on Slade just kind of fucked Slade up. Slade is dope. I think
Yeah,
Slade's probably like
they said Slade.
the
People
dopest.
saying that Slade still beat him.
Yeah, but once you get the stank on you though, Flo, like once a nigga put that stank on, it's like a skunk. Once that skunk hit you, you can go wash, but it's still on you. Like you gotta bathe in tomato juice. You gotta, it's kind of hard to get that funk off you.
Us, nigga. Y'all niggas been out here. Why they looking for you niggas? I'm at you niggas is sitting here in spaces writing rounds, nigga. I'm at fucking Fanatics Fest, nigga. This nigga's doing this. This nigga's doing why they always looking for one of the top 10 niggas if it's a lot of you niggas? Because y'all haven't figured it out. And y'all still not trying to figure it out because the game is in shambles because I said this in the spaces. I said y'all don't realize y'all don't even need to chase top tiers. Make your own history. What I respect about JC and Chilla, they didn't come looking for a DNA or a Hitman or a Hollow or Charlie Clips or Goods. Them niggas battled each other, and that was the talk of Summer Madness 2 weekend, nigga. JC versus Chilla, which then made niggas say, oh, nah, I got to battle this nigga. This nigga turned up. This nigga made a movie. Y'all niggas worrying about battling us. Make your own shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, why don't y'all battle each other? If y'all saying we so washed up and we not relevant no more, how come y'all can't make no noise without another nigga's name being attached to it.
Could you put a Summer Madness or a Gnome together and don't put a top tier on either
That
card?
shit, yeah, you can.
You
That
can?
shit is not going to sell though. Nah. Good. That shit is not going to sell. You see what I'm saying? So you can put whatever cards you want together. Who's coming? That was the whole thing with Eunice. No disrespect. All good. No disrespect to Eunice, right? I think he's a tough competitor. I even think he's tougher than some of the people that I'm talking about to battle. But when I gotta go put up a flyer on my page that got 250,000 followers, and it's a bunch of people that say, "Yo, DNA, who's that?" There's a problem in that. Why am I battling you? I'm battling you to say I beat you, nigga. Do you know where I'm at in life, nigga? I'm not doing anything for props. I'm not gonna fight somebody and say, "Yo, I fought this nigga because I said I wouldn't. I fought him." I don't give a fuck what you niggas think, nigga. Is this shit putting money in my pocket? Am I in danger? Is this a threat? No, I'm good. I'm not doing nothing because nobody said, "Yo, I don't know." I don't know even, nigga. What is you talking about?
So there's not one battle that you could put together.
What does the man then think about that? What you just said there? That's a good point. Good point.
Go. Y'all can go ahead. I'll go next. Go.
I mean, he has a point to me. I mean, it's true what he's saying. Dudes is lost to a certain degree. They should be out there making names for themselves, but they're not getting booked like that, and they can't just do it on URL. They need to battle elsewhere. They need to get their name out there. They need the YouTube exposure, and on URL they're not getting the YouTube exposure like everybody else did. That's what put people on the map, was that YouTube exposure.
No, what? Hold on. I go. You want to go, Fluff?
Yeah, I was about to say I agree with DNA. Like they was really DNA. They was battling each other. They really was battling each other. I almost let that slip. These dudes, they battle each other. It would be like some regular like. It'll be like a regular call. It'll be like a It'll be like a regular battle. Like we would be like, yo, smoke break. Them battling each other would be smoke break battles. Like he got a point, man. I ain't gonna lie. They don't do enough promo. They think the space is enough promo. That's their problem. They not outside. Remember, DNA was walking up and down the street. They was promoting. They was doing promo outside. So I don't know.
But now I do think it is a couple of battles that, like how we talking about Jazz Hustle, like Tex Capo. Like I don't know if y'all pay attention, like I pay attention, but Tex Capo is one of them ones. They done try to book that battle a million times. If somebody put Tex Capo together, that's one of them ones you gotta pay attention, right? Like so they have their own little battles that they could do. But so just like DNA said, when nobody JC Chiller, like they wasn't even on Summer Madness. They had the best, they got like a top 10 battle of all time, regardless of who was on that card. That Chiller JC, you can go back and watch that right now, and you will watch the whole battle. So like they have battles that they could put together if Tex come and Capo do what he's supposed to do. That'll be one of them ones. Like why would you argue for years on like this? Like Tex and Capo been arguing for years. They've been put this battle like 4 or 5 times. Like so they have their own little classic battles. They just don't never put it together. You know
The
what I'm saying?
problem
So
is,
why is you cheating that? Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I
Go
was
ahead,
about
Flo.
to, I was about to say like the problem is it's the politics because even with texting them, right?
The
Now,
politics.
the politics is messing up the battle rap, the matchups. But that's why they got to go to like a neutral league. But like if this stuff was happening on URL, like the battles, like the promo, they got the four, they like the NBA, so it will be there. But
Yeah.
Capo, he got to put in more work because remember Capo came in trolling. He didn't really come in known for the rapping. Remember, he was messing up. We did see him
Yeah.
versus Blue Cocaine. He kissed him. He kissed him. He
Yeah.
came in. It was like a whole
Yeah.
bunch of controversy. So yes, he's hot. He's one of the hottest. Him and Eunice is one of the
Yeah.
hottest
new dudes, and
Yeah.
then it's texting them
But
and
Capo
say,
don't
hey,
got he just don't got the respect that Eunice got because.
yeah, the
But I
magnitude
mean, but
of
he
it.
does show up. He's just not Eunice. Like Eunice is just different. He just don't show up. So look at Clay. Clay said Clutch Eunice, Souffleur, Foots, Kisley, Authentic, Lou, Sick, Fonz, Wusa, and Texan Capo. That is a dope car. I'd pay for that car. And I guarantee you get some dope
King
battles
versus
out of that
Eunice
car.
is a classic too. King versus Eunice
Yeah.
is a classic too. You know, so
Who you
Yeah,
say?
I think King was
King
smoking.
versus Eunice, that's a classic too. Like you know, when we're talking about
I still
everyone
can't hear the
mentioning,
first name. My bad, Tim.
oh,
I
you
still
can
can't hear
hear
the
it.
first name you said.
King.
Oh, King Eunice. Oh no.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So you see
Mhm.
what I'm saying, right? They got their own little battles that will be classic,
Yeah.
right?
Classic.
King and Eunice is a classic, right?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
don't need DNA. You don't need Geechee. You don't need Hitman. King DNA is one of them ones, right? You wouldn't
yeah.
pay for that battle?
Yeah.
You see
Definitely.
what I'm saying now? Yeah, but they want to battle the big names. No, nigga, catch wreck
And it's not that
within
it's
your own.
soon. Hopefully, Easy
Like
can
Flo
get
said, it's the politics. Flo said it's
yeah.
politics.
Hopefully, Easy can get Eunice over there. But it's the politics, isn't it?
It's the
That's the reason
politics.
why. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you say, they
Okay.
wasted them already. Because
Mm-hmm.
think about this car. What you said, King Eunice, Capo Tex. I'd buy that shit right there. You got me. Get where do I order it?
You
Like,
guys, not a
say you
vet.
put dollar bill with somebody.
Fact that's worth $40. Yeah, that's worth $40. PPV. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Even 50 piece I can push up to. Yeah, I wouldn't say 60, but 50 max I could push up to PPV sales. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
Come on, let's
guys,
do it, Uncle
and they
Rob.
could headline Summer
Come on, let's
Madness or
do it.
no.
Eunice versus Copper. Come on, let's do it. Eunice versus Copper. Where is that a headline at? Where are niggas paying thousands of dollars, flying hotels and you know what I mean, Airbnbs and eating to go see Eunice versus Copper? And guess what? That's not the league's fault. That's not the coach's
But
fault.
that's just the wrong battle, though. That's just the
Remember
wrong
this,
battle.
right? DNA. When
Wrong
you
battle.
sit here and do this, because a lot of niggas think I got all these opportunities just because I'm DNA. Most of these places that I'm at, they had no inkling who I am. They don't know battle rap. So, and don't blame it on a machine. I don't have $1 million, $1 billion company backing me, nigga. This is me. This is not a
Hey, so,
favor.
hey, Tio, can you time that out right quick? Can you
This is
time that out right quick? Because that's what I'm saying. You see how he said Eunice versus Capo? That ain't even the battle. That's how you know you're not tuned in. So why is you saying Jazz got a battle hustle? Like, nigga, you ain't even tuned in. How would you think Eunice and Capo would be the battle? Nah, like you say, Eunice and King, Capo and Tex. That's the battle. You know what I'm saying? So you're
Yeah,
not tuned in. Like, you're not
yeah.
tuned in. But good. Yeah, you're not tuned in. That's not the battle.
me being smart, taking my likeness and my brand and making more out of it than just sitting there waiting for somebody to call my phone and grace me with an opportunity and money. I'm past that. That's for you niggas to figure out. That's what these niggas don't even understand. Me mentioning your name, nigga, I'm bringing attention to you. So if I didn't have love for the game or I ain't have love for you niggas, I wouldn't mention you, nigga, because your stock goes up because I'm talking about you. Somebody now is going to be like, who the fuck is DNA talking about, and do their Googles. So I said, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to send these niggas invoices, man. I'm going to send these niggas invoices. Because they not figuring it out. But this is my thing, though, Uncle Rob, right? When I was coming up, when they say, oh, the shit, oh, DNA, you said this about Lux and you did all that. What y'all niggas is forgetting in that story, shout out to Lux, is I got my weight up before I talk crazy about it. I didn't just start talking crazy about that nigga. When that nigga did what he did versus Calico, he made everybody in battle rap go back to the drawing board. What the fuck did this nigga just do? Hold on, nigga. Ain't no time to talk crazy about this nigga. This nigga just changed the game. You gotta pay homage. These niggas don't pay homage, nigga. I talk crazy about niggas when I got my weight up, and I feel like what I did is surpassing what they did. Until that nigga, I'm doing my studies, I'm doing my research, because I don't want to. You talking crazy because it sounds good, nigga. You don't even believe the shit you saying. You don't believe that. You don't believe
All right,
that.
can I get a stop right quick? Can I get a stop right quick? I just want to know right quick. Just quick, just 5 seconds. Yes or no? Do we like cocky DNA? Because this is cocky DNA.
I
DNA
do.
always like really been
I love it.
on
I
you
love
like
it.
Cocky DNA?
I love it.
Alright,
Yeah, I
cool.
love it. I love it.
I started back.
What about you, man? You man like it?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, he taught man. Listen, man, that's how he's supposed to be looking at things, and it's true. He once he got his weight up, is when he started talking mad. You know, I'm that dude now. I'm ready to battle anyone now. I mean, that's how they should all be
But
thinking of it. But I really don't think they're getting pushed out there. They were battling everywhere at one time. Now you have these rookies that's only battling on just on URL. Easy no for him to get to the next level. His players have to battle other places. Trenches could definitely
well,
make it.
that's why I think yeah, but that's why I think he kind of reconciled with Tex. Like I think Easy no, he can't lose Tex, he can't lose Muwap, he can't lose King, he can't lose them. So I think like, and I don't want to get off topic because damn, that would be a dope topic though. Because why do you think Easy kind of like put Tex battles back up? Like you can't really function without Tex Muwap, them niggas like. But I was just basically speaking for like DNA. Like I never seen DNA just this cocky. Like he been okay, he doing the power shit, and I know he doing shit outside of battle rap, right? So does now he think he hitman or some shit? Like
Nah, but maybe he ain't been around in time too. You know what I mean? So I mean, he got that energy in it. Like, so I like it. I'm with it. I'm with it.
you like
Like,
it? So you
yeah,
like
yeah,
cocky DNA? So
yeah,
we don't have
definitely.
gun bar DNA, no gun bar DNA. Now we got cocky DNA. All right, I'm with it. Let's
You
go.
know,
I feel like even in
hold on,
hip
hold
hop,
on.
niggas be
Oh,
One
trying.
sorry,
second,
sorry,
real
my
quick.
bro. Sorry, my bro.
I about
Go
to say
ahead.
one thing, right? You know what can end all of this? Not Summer Madness. Rookies versus vets.
Mm.
Rookies versus vets is the only way to push. Remember, it worked over the years too. Rookies
Mm-hmm.
It did.
versus vets.
You're right. Yep, you're right.
Every time it's a rookie versus vet, the rookie winning the vet, it don't even matter. They still get pushed. It's still
Mm-hmm.
the masses tap in more. It's URL need to throw the card, the
You
right
fire.
card. Like
Yeah.
we need rookies versus vets and Summer Madness back on
But
time.
but but
Easy.
Flo, but
Hmm?
not to cut you off, Flo, but I'm just asking you this: do you get a DNA on a rookie versus vets? Because you know the rookie
Yes.
versus vet, it don't be the top niggas. So
Yes.
you get murder. You don't get murder mook on rookies versus vets.
But you know who
You
you
get
get?
Geechee, you
You
get
get the
Twerk,
PG killers. You get the
Rock.
PG killers. You get PG killers. You
So
get
you saying
DNA,
he
John
should
John.
step down then? So he should step down. He should step down. Is what you're saying?
Who? DNA?
Yeah, because Mook,
Yeah.
you not getting Mook on no fucking rookie versus vets.
Yes.
Like you
He
getting
he has
Bucks.
to because if they all retire right now, if
So
like
how is you
if
trying to battle these niggas though? How is you trying to say I
hold
deserve
on,
looks
hold
and
on, right?
he can step down and do a rookie versus vet?
Check this. If these dudes, if DNA, Rock, Geechee, John John, if they all retire, these rookies are
That's a nice
screwed. So
lineup.
they are screwed
That's
though.
a
If they
nice
all
lineup.
retire right now, they need to battle them on rookies versus vets right now. So the thing is, the rookies that we're gonna get, who the starting five rookies that we will get for the vets.
King, Tex, Eunice. That's free.
King, Tech, Dollar Bill,
That's
Dollar Bill.
free. Yeah, that's four. And you can
I don't
throw
think
Mook.
That's four Dollar
You
Bill.
can throw
Now
Mook
you
up
can't
in
do
there.
nothing without
I
Dollar
don't
Bill.
think I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think Dollar
What you
Bill
mean?
has
One
the
more?
I don't think Dollar Bill has the he raps, but I feel as though he don't rap enough. Like when someone rapping, he got like a good three, four line. He be feeling like he don't
Okay,
be
I
rapping
got you.
enough.
I got you, Flo. I got you, Flo. I got you. I got you. Sometimes he doesn't show. Yeah, I get what you're saying. You know what? I totally understand that. But if it was a rookie versus vet URL call, I guarantee you he over prepared. You know how when niggas battle Nitty and they do 9 minutes or some shit, I think he'd be. But I know I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
He
he's up
sometimes he
there
just
though.
come and just yeah, he think he
He's up
just,
there.
you know what? He kind of like Swamp. He's so dope. He just, oh nah, I can just do a little
I got
something
I,
and
I I got another
yeah.
question, right? There's a lot of hype
Go ahead,
behind
let's talk.
there's a lot of hype around Wusa right now. I haven't really watched too
Woosah
much of
because he
him.
showed up against Twerk. Yeah, because he showed up against Twerk.
Yeah. He's like
Uh,
a twerk. He's like another twerk. A good twerk though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all. That's
Did
all.
y'all still not see the twerk? Did y'all still not see the twerk Wusa battle yet? I'm telling y'all, it's a
I
good battle. I don't know
That
why
was a
y'all ain't.
fire battle. I
It's
didn't see the whole
dope.
thing, but the first and
It's
second,
fire, ain't it,
yeah,
Flo?
yeah,
You remember when I told you about it? It's
yeah.
fire. It's fire.
I
It's
had Twerk.
fire.
I already
He
had. I
dope.
had Twerk winning, but he was a. That
I
was in a
had
battle
twerk
that.
winning too, but he was fighting. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Twerk
was in
didn't
there.
dog. He didn't dog walk him. He had the energy and everything
Nah,
with Twerk.
nah, nah,
He matched
nah.
him. He matched Twerk up there.
I
Musa wouldn't be
told
a problem.
you don't remember me saying that the other night. I was like, yo,
Yeah,
y'all ain't seen the twerk. Who's our battle? Like,
I
yo,
was
you
asleep,
gotta go
man. I was
watch that.
sleep. I was sleeping on it, man. When I saw
Nah,
him versus
it was
Twerk,
it's a dope battle. It's a dope battle. Yeah, it's a dope battle. I watch battles all
Crazy
day.
about niggas.
That's a dope battle.
I think we got like okay, we
Go
got
ahead.
like
You
three
good?
minutes. Yeah, we
Go
got
ahead,
like
sir.
3 minutes of this video left. Isn't it? 3 minutes.
To get
All right,
likes
and
and
then
views.
we'll close this.
Believe what you saying, bro? Because I believe what I'm saying. I believe you niggas don't know how to market yourself and brand yourself and make yourself a somebody if URL is not picking up the phone booking you. But then you wonder why these niggas can tell you you worth this and you that because you're not showing you worth more. Nobody could tell my story. Nobody could tell me what I'm worth because I'm gonna go show you what I'm worth. I'm gonna go show you this is how the story ends, nigga. You don't get to tell me how my story ends. Or
Your
everybody
word, Clay. He was
he's
cooking.
not
He
there.
was
He
cooking,
don't got
Clay.
the it factor. Then they see everything I'm doing. Oh shit. Oh, cause you niggas, how the fuck? Why would I live life letting you tell me about my life, nigga? I'm gonna go live my life. Now come watch my life. You like it?
So
good
no,
night.
if it's not
That's why I asked y'all, do y'all like the cocky DNA? Because I don't like
Listen,
the nigga
really, I'm
cocky
being
like
honest
that.
with you.
Yeah.
Even Easy's blog having the nerve to say, "Do we care about nigga?" I'm more relevant than you, homie. I don't got nothing attached to my name but raps, nigga. Raps is attached to my name. When you see me go viral, it's because I know how to rap. Whether I'm rapping in front of the Knicks, whether I'm rapping on the radar, whether I'm rapping on Power, whether I'm rapping with WWE, raps is attached to my name. I want all them niggas to remember that. Nothing else is attached to my name. I don't go viral for nothing but my talent. Until you niggas do that, you niggas can't talk to me. None of you. I go viral because I know how to rap. Anything else, I don't care. That's not a viral moment. When you see me, you see, oh shit, he's doing something that involves rapping.
no controversy,
Popeyes
no drama,
commercial,
no.
I'm rapping. I'm making deals and I'm making moves because of rapping. And I know how to rap in any room. Whether you think it's whack, whether you think it's corny, I know what I'm doing. It's a science behind it, nigga. Now just watch me work. I could set up a class for these niggas, but they don't want that. They want to come at the God, but they want to be where the God is at. Don't come at the God,
Look
get where the
at
God is at. You want to
cocky ass DNA.
power and be at the Knicks game and go watch game 5 for free in your city when it's going on. Y'all not like y'all want to live the life I live. All you gotta do is ask, nigga. I'm a nice guy. I'm not gonna decline you from living the life I live, but ask, nigga. Don't put disrespect on my name, cause that's the thing, Uncle Rod. I'm ruthless. When I get him up, I will hurt all these niggas' feelings, bro. These niggas is, come on, man.
I think Mook said something to the effect of, "I ain't hating on what somebody has. I'm just trying to I'll figure it out and go get it myself."
That's me
I'm
though.
not hating on nobody.
That's me though. When I
Yeah.
see somebody do something ill, you're never and think about that though, Uncle Rob. And two niggas bark up the tree. What do, bro? I give congratulations. I mind my business. I stay in my lane. I'm quiet. But when I start hearing this nigga and that nigga, and people hate to say this, bro. You fix computers, right? I'm a battle rapper. Some people are not qualified for being in the conversation, but niggas get their feelings hurt when you say that. Bro, if you ain't do what I did, don't speak on what I did because you dream to do what I did more. It don't matter if you think you better than me. Understand how I got it. That's it. You're supposed to think you better than me, but you also supposed to respect the position that you're trying to obtain or get higher, that you haven't reached. If I sat in spaces and talk to these niggas all day, I bet you I would be so much big. I don't got time to talk to you niggas because I'm doing what you niggas is talking about. So I don't want to talk to you niggas. 15 minutes of fame.
Yo, let me
All
say
right, so
this,
there you
right?
go. That's cocky ass DNA. Go ahead,
Let me
Flo.
say,
That's cocky ass
let,
DNA.
let me go first, right? Check this. First of all,
Go ahead.
DNA. Well, I heard he say easy. I had to. I was like, wait, hold up. He was talking. So he said he snuck it in there, but no,
Put
he
him in a
did. But
body bag.
DNA does got something attached to his name when he had that bar. Someone he clapped the machete. You know, so he did it. You know, even though it's raps, he did got attacked. They was like, "How you clap him?" They was like coming at him, but he did say everything he said was 100% facts. I'm not gonna hold you. All these dudes
And
go. Mhm.
and he did to me he did put Easy in the body bag real quick. He just packed him out real quick. He did.
He's
But
like,
guess what?
he's like, I
That
let
was
Malcolm
his
rap.
jazz. That was his jazz interview. He just did it way quicker than jazz. So he just came at the young. Think about it. That was his jazz interview. Like he got at the young niggas. He got at the niggas that's talking about him. Cause you know Easy talking about battling him. Like he did everything jazz did. He just did it way quicker.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Mm-hmm.
fact. That's a fact. Good
Right.
night. That's you know. I feel
Yes,
like he should
sir.
have had it. He should have said it at the end too. He should have said it too. He should have said that good
Mm-hmm.
night before the 15 minutes of fame outro came out.
Mm-hmm.
He should have hit it with a good night.
Nah, you know that's his shit. Good night. Like that's his
But
shit.
remember, let me say one thing too. DNA is the only battle rapper that rebranded himself. I said this on my on Twitter. He actually I didn't know he seen it. I was live on Twitter one day talking
Mm-hmm.
about him in Power, and I didn't even know how he seen it. And then he ended up retweeting it. But he's the only battle rapper to rebrand himself so many times and succeed. Get money, drink water, that good night, the NWX. He
Nah, but
rebranded
you
himself.
you ain't even hear what I said. You didn't hear what I said. You got the gun bar DNA that just wanted to be a battle rapper. You got the non-gun bar DNA, right? Now you
Mm-hmm.
got the cock. That's why I say, do y'all like the cocky DNA? Because I just look at him as three phases. But like you say, yeah, he got a bunch of different phases within the phases even I'm talking about. But I just look at him as gun bar, no gun bar, and then now it's just I've been on power DNA, cocky DNA. Like what the fuck I look like battling y'all niggas, fuck y'all niggas bring to the table type niggas type. You feel me? You never heard DNA talk like that before in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
He will actually
yeah,
get
this
me
a
to
different
buy.
nigga.
He'll get me to
This a
buy a pay
different
per
nigga.
view now. He gonna wait. He gonna wait the culture up, man. He come back outside and battle one of these dudes and dog walk them. Remember when he was battling KCJ and he slipped on the stage.
Yeah,
You remember that? Yo, they don't know, bro.
yeah.
Let them sit in spaces all day.
You
Like
know
just
I
know, DNA don't
Flo,
play,
who
bro.
you know more shit than me. You know see all that shit. But my thing is I just don't know who he could battle that he think is gonna be the because okay, he said the Eunice joint will be okay, cool, but not my comeback battle. So for his comeback battle, it would have to be Lux or Mook or who else can you think that he could come back like on the comeback battle? Because he already said I'm not taking Eunice like you heard him tell Eunice I'm not on my comeback battle. But after I come back, yeah, I take you. Like, you know what I mean? I kill you little ass. But who could DNA take on the comeback battle? It have to be Lux.
Probably.
Been chasing them.
I ain't gonna hold you. Murder Mook will have more hype with the Lux, but everyone want to see him versus Lux. But it's gonna be like one of them battles. Like all right, DNA one or whatever one. All right, who's about to battle next?
Yeah, but see, Flow is not one of them ones. So how he talking like one of them, like I'm like Luke can stand in front of me, like it's still not one of them ones. Like we talking about one of them ones. What would you rather see, Lux and DNA or Jazz and Hustle?
Jazz
And I'm
and
gonna ask
Hustle.
all y'all that. Okay, so now I'm gonna ask Chino, who would you rather see?
She'd probably
Chino might be
okay.
okay, but yeah,
Jazz and
yeah,
Hustle.
I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with you. So like DNA, like I mean, he talking. That's why I say, do y'all like the cocky DNA because he talking this shit? But do the fans feel that way though? Like who would DNA have to,
I
you
ain't
know what I
gonna hold
mean,
you.
do his comeback battle against for us to even care? You know what I mean? I still
DNA.
want to see Lux and Daylight. I still rather see Lux and Daylight than Lux and DNA. Just me personally.
I ain't gonna lie. DNA got the culture and going crazy right now. All over Twitter is going crazy right now for him and just anybody right now. One of these new dudes. Cause he definitely gonna come back
Just
and
one of the
smoke one
new
of
dudes.
them. So we all want to see him
Yeah, but
win and
he
smash
already
him.
telling you he's not going. Yeah, but he telling
Nah,
you
it's,
it's
it's a
not going to be
tactic.
his comeback battle though. Yeah,
Nah, it's a
it's not going to be
tactic,
his
man. He will
comeback
come
battle.
if they offer if Smacking him call him with the money he want to battle Eunice right now on a rookies versus
You think he'll
buds,
take you?
man.
You
He's
think he'll
taking
take you?
Eunice, bro. He will take Eunice,
Okay.
man. It's a tactic, you know. It's a tactic to build the battle up,
They'll
to
make them
build the
niggas buy it. They'll make them buy it.
yeah
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
to buy into the battle. Because
I
even
got
what if Smack don't pick it up, and then Chilla picks it like, you know what, Dean, I give you 25. You know, we get Eunice like 5 or
you. And you
whatever,
know that.
or
Yo,
10.
look, and you know
He
that
doing it.
card ain't till what, September. The card ain't till September, so you got time to write.
And he's only what? It's only been like, what, 2 announcements, 3 announcements on that TV on that I
Uh,
didn't
3. Didn't they just do
3.
one?
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, they just did one.
Let me look. Let
I
me look
think they
on
did one
Chilla.
today. Yeah, they did one today. I think. I forgot who it was though. They
I'm
did
about
one
to tell you
today.
right now.
You got Jazz,
Oh no.
Arsenal, Moot Hit, man. Yeah, they dropped one today. Nitty Calico. So that's 3. So I think they dropped one today. I forget who it was. Who was it?
Um,
Just one more. Just one more.
I'm trying to. I don't see no now. They ain't drop it yet. The new
You see
announcement.
that? So last one was what? Jazz and Arsenal.
Yeah, Hollow Swamp, Jazz, Arsenal.
That's it right there. Hollow Swamp. That's 4. Yeah, that's
That
4.
was 4 days.
But
Oh,
it
that was
wasn't
4
a
days
day.
ago.
It wasn't a day.
That
They
was
announced that what, like 2 days ago.
official.
But that's the newest one.
Official. Coffee Brown and official.
That one too. So that's the whole card right there, right? That might be the whole card. We might can go ahead and do some predictions on that
Nah,
card.
it's one more. It's actually no. He said
There's one
Chilla
more.
said it's 2 more. No, 2 more.
2
Because
more.
today, well, 13 hours ago, he said that 2 more battles left to be announced for TBL. Bulletproof.
Okay. So, but that's 5 battles right there, all right?
Yeah, yeah, that's
5.
5 battles. Yeah, it's
Yeah, so it
five
should be
battles.
5 because you say Swamp and yeah, I forgot about the Swamp shit. Swamp and
Please.
Hollow.
Clay.
Yeah, what's good, bro?
What was that?
Yeah, my
What's
bad.
that? What's
Clay.
up,
Popping.
My bad, Clay. I only just saw your message now, you know. My bad.
Oh,
I just saw
Yeah, we was
your
keeping
What
it
message.
was
popping
good,
while you was
man?
gone.
I didn't even see it because I was on I'm on the app stream. I didn't even see him back there.
Mm-hmm.
Now we was keeping the shit
Yeah.
popping while you was gone. What's good though?
Yeah. Clay messaged me like 15 minutes ago, innit?
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
What
Hey,
was it?
and when y'all
Yeah,
was
go
talking
ahead,
about
bro.
that dollar bill, when y'all was
Mm-hmm.
talking about that dollar
So what we
bill
talking about?
battle, y'all don't want CM versus Rex.
Dollar
Rex?
Bill versus Rex.
Rex, I do
Y'all
he
don't think
deserve Rex?
that'll be one?
I think
I mean,
so.
it could be,
Yeah,
but do
it
he
could work.
deserve Rex
Uh,
yet? Like that's the whole conversation. Like, do these young guys deserve the vets, or do they need to catch Rex within, you know what I mean, their own field?
Yeah, but you're
You
on
know what I
about the
mean?
rookies versus vets, right, Clay? You're on about the rookie versus vets, kind
yeah,
of.
that's what I'm saying. More like the style clashes on some shit. Like, you don't think that'll be?
That'd be a good battle. Let me see, Rex, Dollar Bill. You know what would be a better style clash? TM, just hold this here. Swamp versus Dollar Bill. That would be a better style
Nah,
clash
he
to
would
me.
dog
Both
walk.
Southern niggas, they
Hey
both
yo,
Nah, he
unorthodox.
would.
Nah,
What you
Swami.
say? Talk to
Swamp
me.
would dog.
Talk to me,
Swamp
bro.
would dog. Hold on, Swamp would dog walk Dollar Bill, man.
See,
He would
but
dog
you
I
walk
never
him.
gotta
know.
agree.
Do you think that's a dope ass? You don't. So, but what you think he'll go in there and fuck Rex up? You think Rex won't walk him? You think
I
he'll
already
beat
said
Rex?
that. He would
Like so?
no, hold on. He would dog Rex would dog walk Dollar Bill.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
Rex.
but what will be a better battle, Rex and Bill or Swamp and Dollar Bill? You talking about two Southern niggas with that slang? They both coming at each other with that slang. Like I guarantee that's a dope ass battle. Like, but y'all tell me. I'm just throwing it
I
out there
think Swamp
because
will
he
help
said
sell
Rex
more
and
tickets.
Dollar Bill. I do too.
Go
I do
ahead.
too.
Go ahead.
You
Go
heard that
ahead.
TM? You heard that TM?
No, he went. He dipped off. What you
TM.
said, Clay?
I think Swamp will sell more tickets than.
Say that last bit there, Gino. See that last bit?
Oh no, I would just like you hear
I,
that for
s-
the record type shit.
Yeah, well, I didn't hear the last bit. As I said, say the last bit just before you said, did you hear that, TM?
No. He was talking.
I said
Hey,
Swamp will sell more tickets than Rex.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I hear that. I hear
Yeah,
that.
I gotta agree too. I don't know. Not in New York though. Not in New York though. Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
put a
wouldn't put
poll
him in
up.
New
I'll
York.
put a poll up.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him in New York.
Between Swamp and Dollar, I'll put a poll up on the community tab and on
Yeah.
Twitter
So it'd
and
be
at X.
Swamp and Dollar or Rex and Dollar. I
Swamp
guess.
and
Wait,
Dollar.
Swamp will sell more ticket than than who? Rex?
Yeah, I think so right
Yeah,
now
if he was in the South. If he was in the South, yeah, I think so.
in the South.
And they
Right
said it'll
now,
be a better battle. It's more of a
if
style clash. It's more of a style clash. But hey, Chino, hey, Chino, don't jump too far ahead. Like it's like we doing a study. It's a reason for that. Yes, don't worry about that. You good? You feel me? You hear me? Chino, Chino.
just off that statement that did
Who would win?
Oh,
Swamp
you in the
Dollar
blender? Yeah, somebody in the blender.
Bill. Okay,
Somebody in the
Swamp
blender though.
Dollar Bill. Alright, let's start with there, and then I'm gonna try to on
Hey yo, Clay. I didn't hear
Twitter.
what you said. You cut out.
Yeah, you was in the blender, Clark.
Yeah, he said something. Then he just what do you call it?
Yeah, I didn't. He just I didn't hear the rest.
my bad. I just was saying
Yeah,
that
yeah.
on the strength of that. I just was saying that on the strength of that statement that DNA made about the rookies selling tickets. If they do a rookies versus
Yeah,
vets, I think Swamp will sell.
yeah.
Oh, he said Swamp
He
will sell
still went
more
out, bro.
tickets. Now
Yeah,
I
he
no,
still
this is
went
what he
out
was
of
saying.
the end, though.
So this is what he was saying. He said if they did a rookies versus vets, like he said, Swamp will sell more
Mm-hmm.
tickets. The Swamp and Dollar.
But
I think so.
but at
I
this
think so too.
between
You
Swamp
just
and
got to be the
Dollar,
right
yeah.
place. Yeah, just not in New York. I get what you finna say, you know, not in New York. Nah, I get what you're saying. But in the South, though. So the only reason I'm asking that question is because, like, you know, it's shit going on behind the scenes. So I just want to
But
get a
that's
poll up.
calm. But yeah, that's calm though, man. That's calm. Let's we definitely
Yeah,
push from that still. But
yeah,
fucking,
yeah.
what can man say? What is the man them last thoughts on it? Because man is gonna be wrapping this up still.
So what is our last thoughts on Jazz and Hustle or
That too,
on
that
like a
and
rookies for
DNA.
bet
That
card or
that and DNA. That and DNA.
oh and then DNA. I think DNA need to shut the fuck up. I think him and Goods. First of all, they was bad. They was had their podcast with the wrong person. Hustle obviously wants to battle Jazz, so you didn't have to do a podcast with Hustle. You should have did the podcast with the person that's undecided. If you was trying to sway somebody, if you're gonna put pressure on her like Goods and DNA, two legends, you should have had Jazz sitting there and asked her all the shit that you asked Hustle. Obviously, Hustle wants to battle Jazz. So it's like, you know what I mean? You preaching to the choir. Like everything they said, Hustle like, yeah, I'll do it, like, oh, yeah. So it's Jazz the one that needs to be persuaded. So if you was gonna do that, if you was gonna put Goods and DNA pressure on somebody, it should have been Jazz, right?
Yeah. So
So it,
sorry to cut
yeah.
you. Sorry to cut you, G. But yeah,
No, you good.
I just put a poll up obviously on the community tab on YouTube. I also put a poll up on Twitter and at Adem Dollar Bill and Swamp. And Dollar Bill has followed man
And
back
work.
at Dollar Bill's followed man
Ah,
and liked
look at
it
that.
and
Look
retweeted it.
at
So yeah,
that.
and retweeted it. So you know what I mean? Yeah. So
Mm-hmm. G note. All right, but yeah, but like I say, I just I think Jazz should have been in that seat instead of Miss Hustle because we already know
But
Miss Hustle won a battle Jazz. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
he
Go ahead, who was trying to speak?
had a conversation with Jazz too. So
No, what I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
didn't
if
God
it's
say
gonna
he had a
put
conversation
pressure,
with Jazz too? So it's like kind of a
it's behind the
contradiction for
scenes.
him to.
Yeah, it's behind the scenes though. If you gonna put pressure, like you don't have to put pressure on Hustle. Hustle wants to do the battle anyway, right? So the only person you have to convince is Jazz, right? So Jazz should have been there with DNA and goods, telling her, "Yo, why the fuck you think you should battle her? Why you? No, you gotta battle Hustle. You gotta battle Hustle." Like they didn't have to tell Hustle you gotta battle Jazz. She knows that she wants to battle Jazz, right? So it was just a waste of an interview. It was a waste of time. Jazz is the person you need to convince. So that's just how I look at it. Like if I'm trying to convince, it's like if it's two people and one person already want to do it, I'm not gonna spend no time talking to him. I'm gonna talk to the person that don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Then you got people, you got legends like DNA and Goods throwing their weight around, which you already know Hustle want to do the battle anyway. So it should have been Jazz there. That's all I'm. That's really all I had to say about it. It's just the wrong person in the seat. If you're gonna talk somebody into doing something, it's the person that don't want to do it.
All right. Road. What about you? Any final words before we get up out of here? 'Cause I gotta go.
Nah, nah, I'm good. We ended.
Chino.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, Clay.
Yeah, I just want to say one more thing. Didn't they offer them like a big bag, but Jazz didn't want to take it? You think it just was her being thinking it was just an ego thing?
We behind the scenes, and like I said,
Big bag.
Jazz keep battling. Well, listen, just common sense. Jazz keep battling. Jazz on TBL right now. Like so, and Jazz done battled on every league, Riot, URL, TBL. She'd have been everywhere. So you can't say Jazz didn't take the bag. If they offer Jazz her money, she's battling. So that go for Mystic and that go for Hustle. I'm pretty sure if they offer her the right bag, she'll take the battle. So I can't say you can't say Jazz ducking nobody. Jazz is battling everybody. Shice Raw and fucking Chirac, Vixen, like even dangerous females. Vixen is dangerous. Gaddis was dangerous. Like Jazz is battling. Like Geechee, Rock. She's battling dangerous motherfuckers. So I can't say it's Jazz. I don't know what they offered her in Hustle, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't Jazz. Or let's Jazz, like I say, Jazz said, I'm not battling nobody that got Ghost Riders either. So that could have something to do with it too. I don't know. We'll never know.
Well, here what we will spin obviously tomorrow. There's still more topic to go through. We still got the Diddy trial tomorrow as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll definitely be back tomorrow. Appreciate everyone that tuned in. Appreciate obviously the man them as always pulling up. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you got your notification bell set on all so you know when we next go live or when we next upload. We don't chase clout. It's strictly business we're about.
Strictly business what we're about. The Monster Factory.
Salute.
If you're with your family, your class and league, see the mission that I'm on, you can't compete. Who came before me or I?